And we're live.
Hey!
Hey, everybody.
We didn't see you there.
Well, welcome.
Is that your Vincent Price? Why, hello, I did not see you there,
It is
lurking in
now.
the darkness. Thanks, everybody, for showing up and watching Black Bag. We are starting a new season with this episode. I decided after last episode, because it was such a huge event and so many different things happened, that it's kind of a good time to, start a second season and get into the second story arc that we're going to do. But we're going to recap real quick what happened during the marathon for Alzheimer's we did 2 weeks ago. These guys lost a fellow hack member.
He's gone.
He's literally gone.
He's literally dead.
Terry died. He had become a goo person. And I actually tried today to figure out a better, either something for goo person.
Was there ever an official name for
Yeah,
those guys?
no,
Okay.
and I was like, there's got to be something. No, goo person works pretty well. So
Goo person.
we're sticking with goo person.
He's a
So
goo person.
he died terribly in a big ball of flame and
Goo.
after trying to destroy a drive that has all of this information about Global Centurion. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So what happened last game was there was a explosion at Global Centurion Labs, actually the RexCorp Labs, which were only a couple of blocks away.
A subsidiary of Global Centurion.
Basically, yes. And a huge amount of this sentient goo got out and started to combine with all these other people. They escaped the building with Harley, and they did not have Terry with them. So they went up to the top floor, got away on a helicopter, and then the next game, they decided that they had found out about another hack cell that had the information that had escaped from the lab and wanted to find out, had all the information on a drive about Global Centurion, and they needed that drive. Dr. Understatement.
Understatement.
Derek Understatement.
Derek Understatement gave them the task of going and getting the other hack cell and getting the drive. So they went, they fought their way through insect security forces and goo with flamethrowers, which was quite fun. Mm-hmm. And they made their way up. They came in contact, or I think you guys saw this weird creature with this
fluorescent head.
It was kind of had these
It was Mothra,
fungus thing.
Oh, yeah.
A smaller version of Mothra.
Didn't we kill that?
I think you shot it pretty good.
We
yes.
shot it a lot.
And it came out of the elevator. There were all of these other bugs. She fell in all the bugs. The bugs went everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they do.
They get up to the top and they find Detective Grant trying to get into the building. And so into the room where the other hack cell is. So they break in together. And that's when Ben, who had reappeared not shortly before that, made a dash for the drive. A bunch of stuff happens, scuffles and things. And Ben, I believe someone hit him with a flamethrower blast, correct?
Yeah.
I think eventually.
I think
I was trying to save you, or.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was going to get all goo personed because
Yeah.
there was goo on me.
Right.
And then I think, because somewhat inadvertently, I believe, Ben ended up getting engulfed in flame and falling out the window.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
Because the debate was whether or not he was going to explode.
Right, we had the Elder Gods decided that the best way for Terry to go was to crash out a window and explode, which I feel also was the best way to go.
It's a pretty cool death.
It is.
Yeah. It is.
So
You're gonna go.
he smashed
Right?
through the window. They escape the building with the drive, make it back to the doctor's safe house.
Safe
Safe
house.
House.
Safe house.
House.
They make it back to safe house. And the doctor pulled a quick one on them and stole the drive from them, finding out that he actually works for another company that was looking for information to be able to further their own laboratory experiments and things. And so
And they wanted to bring down Global Centurion.
yes, but
because
financially,
they're the competition.
they're the competition. They don't give a shit about any of the rest of it. It's not. He was never part of the actual. Let's go out and get these guys.
No.
He lied to us about that too?
Yes.
What a dick.
What a dick. He was a dick.
Dr. Dick Unterstotman.
Yeah.
So
That's what we'll call him from now on.
Yeah.
after all of this, that's where the game ended. Was after the doctor took the drive and left these guys high and dry.
Well, locked in a basement and then called the cops on us, and then we were arrested, I believe, is where we left off, right?
You guys were arrested.
Cool. Once again, arrested.
And this time without Detective Grant.
But we still have
Help us out.
pants.
Everyone
wearing-
has
we have
Everyone
pants.
has pants.
Everyone's wearing
So,
pants. So really,
that's
it's
a plus.
new
and
high
clean
for us.
underwear, which
Yes.
that's
Which
Nobody,
is amazing.
nobody pooped.
That's
nobody crapped
pretty
Yes,
themselves.
but
yeah.
So it went well. So that's where we're starting second season, as I said, and basically over the last week, it's been a week since you guys have been arrested, and you got out on bail.
okay, good.
And actually, it looks like they're going to drop all the charges for all of the different. They're going to drop all the charges, and it seems kind of odd because it's almost like they're trying to erase everything that happened during those big explosions. You've also been told that you're not working at Global Centurion for a few weeks as they do some renovations and work on the different buildings.
But we're still getting paid,
You're
right?
getting paid.
Cool.
All right.
That whole area has been
Make
kind of
hay.
shut off because of all of the damage that happened. And every time a video comes up online, they shut it down. Of someone becoming a goo person, or one of the big monsters attacking a building, or whatever else. It all gets just taken away. And so you guys have had a week off of reflecting and kind of healing up. So you guys each get 3 hit points back.
Woo! All right, need those.
So-
I'm almost at full.
I'm at full. So.
Okay.
Me too.
Nick is booking a trip for Brazil.
of course.
Okay.
He's gonna take some time.
So all of this happens, and you get a phone call. Josie, you get a phone call from this. She doesn't sound too elderly, probably in her, late 60s, maybe early 70s. But you can tell in her voice that she's a bit older. Because I was told that you were one of Terry's friends, and my name is Margaret, and I'm Terry's mother, and we're having a service for him at Forest Lawn, and we would love it if you knew any other friends Terry might have to come to the funeral and remember him with us.
Of course. I'm glad you called.
She goes, the official report was that he died in the incident that was downtown, trying to help people out of a building. They don't have a corpse, or they don't have a body or anything for us to actually bury. We're going to dedicate a plaque on our family mausoleum. But I was wondering, do you have any more information? Do you know what actually happened? Because it seems odd that he would
Stop
do
looking at me
such
like
a thing.
I'm just stretching. I'm doing
No, you're
some
not.
twists.
No, you're not.
I'm not weird at all.
I don't know. Everything was so hectic that day. Weird things were happening downtown. I'm not surprised. There are a lot of people missing.
True.
It's really unfortunate that he's one of them.
Well, tomorrow we're gonna do the dedication and the service. And she gives you the time and everything like that and directions. Says thank you very much. If there's anyone else you know, please invite them as well. We'd like to see Terry sent off. I'm proud of him that if he was a hero, I'm very proud of him. I never really thought he'd make anything of himself, but I'm proud that he seems to have.
He did a lot.
Yes.
He was working for good things.
He did a great many things.
A great many things.
So, you get all that information. Is there anything you guys want to do during your break and before the funeral? Anything in particular? Or do you just want to fast forward to the funeral?
I Rosetta Stone some Portuguese.
Okay.
Just try and brush up.
All
I
right.
have a baseline knowledge of Portuguese.
Have you already bought the ticket?
I don't know. I think I'm looking. I'm looking at. I'm watching the sites. Just waiting for the prices to
Hopper.
hit. I mean, I
Right.
imagine they're not paying us a whole lot during this unpaid. I'm
not.
sorry, paid but not working time.
Right.
So I'm gonna try and find
Why
a
they-
budget flight.
Restructure.
Right.
I mean, I honestly would probably be doing as much research, trying to catch all the videos that were posted before they got deleted, trying to figure out who deleted them, all that kind of stuff.
Give me a computer roll.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, 87.
I have 84.
Wow, you
Yeah.
just missed it.
I did.
Jesus.
Sad day.
No, you can't. It's pretty, it seems pretty black opposite. Like, there's no
Just
trail.
nothing. Okay.
Can I brush up on my Portuguese?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. I've never had the chance to use Portuguese yet. I do not. I'm still terrible at it.
Excellent.
Still really bad.
All right, so if
Me
there's,
llamo
if
Nick.
there's nothing else, I'll
That's
fast
Spanish.
forward.
If I can do any sort of research into, like, Rex Corp or into the biochemistry elements of the goo stuff.
Okay, did you guys have a chance to actually look at the drive before it was ripped from your hands?
I like looked at it a little bit because I have. Oh, it's right here. I have a little bit written down about.
Go ahead and read.
tests.
Just
So I have since 2016 there have been tests by RexCorp on the goo property that was provided by aliens because the aliens wanted to have mining rights, and basically the aliens were going to give RexCorp tech for those mining rights, and the aliens were wanting to. They were like insect creatures that must have
Right.
known what we saw, and then they were wanting to assimilate some of the population into slaves.
So Mulder was right.
Yeah,
Totally.
Mulder's always right.
Mulder's always right. So there was that basic information. You wish you would have had more time, because that drive was basically like a tome. In Call of Cthulhu, a lot of times there are tomes where, like the Necronomicon or something like that, and if you study them, you learn cool things, but you also gain
Insanity.
Friendly, helpful
Mythos.
books.
Cathitho?
A really cool
Cathitho.
bookshelf.
Yes, your Cathitho score goes up.
Cathitho. Yes.
Motion to only call Cthulhu mythos Cathithos for second.
Second.
All right, cool.
Cathitho.
Pass.
I only have 2 teeth, and they're all in the back. Yeah, you can. Give me a computer roll, I guess, and I'm going to give you an advantage because it's...
Ooh.
And I guess I should give
Fancy.
you an advantage as well.
We could just let me roll again. Since
Yeah, I'd like to do
we
that.
didn't do that time.
Because you guys are taking your time over a week,
So
so...
my computer uses
Computer's not working.
50.
Turn it off. Try it again.
No, you did it wrong.
Oh, well.
Dom.
Dom. My computer's not. That's why it wasn't working. I didn't do
you
the
didn't
dom
use
dom.
computer.
Right?
81.
81 either way.
Well, that was... Really?
Wait,
you got
2
two
81s?
eights?
I got 2 8s.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, that kind of
Sucks.
sucks.
No,
That's all right.
you
Your
can't
advantage
fi-
failed you.
They've wiped everything.
You know
All right.
why I didn't do dum.
I'm really good at computers,
on me.
so let me try.
There you
Ah, it
go.
actually worked.
Woo! See, because you did dum dum dum.
I did.
You
It was
dommed
the
it.
dom dom.
And you were, what part of it were you looking up again?
I'm just trying to follow the trail. Essentially, I'm trying to I'd look into the little bit of information I had that I just read, and I would any of the videos or anything that got posted, I'd try to trace them back to whoever was deleting them, or trace them back to wherever they got posted from.
Well, you find out that a lot of them go back to this company called, and I'm going to spell it before I try to say it,
Okay.
Orbron.
Oberon.
Oberon.
Is that a company name we're going to be saying a lot for
Yeah.
the next
Orberon.
Damn it. Orbron.
Oberon.
Orbron.
Watch Wes break
Oberon.
tongues.
I think it's
Did I misspell it?
Orbron.
Roron. Like
Orbron.
Orberon.
Are you
Oberon.
sure?
Oberon.
Orbron.
That's not hard.
Hashtag Orberon.
Orbron.
So anyway,
Oberon.
Oberon.
Just do that.
I don't know what Oberon.
No,
It's
Spell
not
it however
there's
you want.
Oberon, which you can spell or pronounce,
Oberon.
Or a rubber.
Oberon.
I think we're going off on a
Oberon is
tangent for no
great.
reason.
Orbron.
Oberon.
I like it. Orberon.
Is it O? Okay, spell it.
Orbron.
Oberon.
Orbron.
Orberon.
No, ORB, not OBR.
It sounds like a word you say when you get back from the dentist. What do you need? Oberon.
What do you want for lunch?
Oberon.
Orberon.
Oberon.
Are you done?
Yes. I just
Okay.
needed to get that
I
out.
Is everyone
I
done?
think we've gotten as much play from that as we're going to for right now, so yes, we'll drop it.
So anyway, this company
For now.
has been wiping things off the web.
Which company?
Okay.
Oberon. Why can I say it and no one else?
New favorite company. I want every product they make.
Did you spell it right?
I think I might have now, but it's a little convoluted, so
Yes, it
we'll see
is.
what happens later.
Jesus. You know, it's you write stuff down and you don't say it out loud, and then you're like, oh, no. All right, so you guys head to the funeral.
Wait, real quick. Everyone got a week to really slowly try their thing. Can I try a little more
Oh, what do you?
Portuguese?
Sure.
Yeah. Portuguese. Nailed it.
Okay, so you make
I'm
a mark
getting
next
better.
to it.
That is my
Yeah, make sure you're making marks
Curious.
next to your thing. All right.
Look out, ladies and men.
So you guys go to this funeral, and you find out that Terry's got a pretty large family. There's probably 75 people altogether, and most of them are relations. You didn't see her when you first got there, when everybody sat down, and his brother gets up and starts to speak. I imagine you probably scan the room. And
Boring speech.
well, it's things start coming to light that makes sense now that you hear it, that like his family wasn't necessarily the greatest family to him, though nobody's saying it's the backhanded compliment thing. Like we were really impressed that he was able to get a job, or that kind of thing. Like, oh, he went further than any of us expected, because we really didn't expect him to do anything, kind of thing.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're not the greatest people as they're talking about their son. And they're obviously broken up. The mom is probably 4'9" with the perfect blonde hair, extremely skinny, bubbly kind of person. And then the father is this really tall, athletic guy. So okay. So basically, they're not nice people. They're horrible people. And you
can tell 'cause
notice,
they're blonde.
well,
And
yeah.
because they're athletic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
No, but they're kind of they're kind of the stereotypical, like, you can imagine that
Upper middle
someone that
class.
has a upper middle class, someone with a weight problem, comes from an athletic dad and
Sure.
a really upbeat mom who can't understand why her son doesn't just eat less, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So
I all but know this family.
there's a whole bunch of shame
I think we all know this family.
in there.
Uh-huh.
You guys seem to be the only people who are not family. But then you look around and you notice that Patricia is in the back. She's dressed in black clothing, and kind of, you can tell that she's been crying a lot. And when she makes wow, that was louder than you
That was
thought it was
impressive.
going to be. Sax wants Coke now. Okay. You notice Patricia's in the back, and she's been crying a lot. And then on the other side, you notice a well-dressed Asian man in his late 50s, dressed in a black suit that's probably $4,000, $5,000.
Do we recognize
Oh,
that
most,
Asian man?
most definitely. What?
Credits, 4,000, 5,000 credit.
Okay, credits.
Credit.
Credits. Gold to blue.
Old dollars.
He pays
Bullion.
he pays for everything from Oberon.
Would we be suspicious of Patricia at all?
Absolutely.
That she's a
Why?
good person?
You would be suspicious of, because Patricia was the last person
Did we know that?
that no. Well,
That she was at his apartment? I can't remember if you ever
she
told
was
us.
living with him.
Did we know
You
that?
know
Yeah, I
that,
don't know.
yeah.
He
Okay.
told
And we
us
know
that.
he went home.
You know he
Right.
went home and then
Right.
came back a goo person. So you might be suspicious. You don't know 100% if it was her.
Can we roll to spot for ears? Extra
You
ears?
can if you want, but she's completely covered head to toe.
If the dress was clingy, you might be able to make out an ear in the
Look.
Yeah,
ear.
like nipples and then ears, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Seems strange.
It's really cold and she can hear really well. So
It's like she's got ears on the back of her bag.
on the back of her back.
That old chestnut.
she's got rear ears.
rear ears?
Rear ears.
No, that's that other company. That's,
that's
a
what-
subsidiary of Oberon. Oberon, subsidiary rear ears.
Okay, so before BSB Care is giving the table 3 rerolls.
Woo!
Oh,
So the
thank
whole
you, BSB
table
Care.
gets these, right?
Does that include Wes?
Anybody
What?
can use
Oh,
those.
Quick,
three.
use
yeah.
them before Wes.
Okay.
Thanks, BSB Care.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
BSB Care.
You're welcome.
Oh, wow. I actually heard
I
him.
did.
That I thought
I-
that was the voices
Oh,
in my head. So
Right?
and
Oh,
$2
it's good to know
to
everyone
Nick
else
for a Portuguese to English phrase book. Yeah, we need to make that happen at some point.
But you gotta know, like, how to really. I want to seem like a native speaker, So, like, just the phrase book, nobody finds that.
But we
attractive.
think we think you should have a phrase book at the table, so then that way
Well,
we can make you do the
let's
lie
go to
thing.
Brazil.
We can make you do the lie thing in Portuguese.
You sure can.
That's what the internet's for.
So
Saying.
this gentleman's in the
'Cause
back.
we all know how good Google Translate is.
It's great.
Oh,
It worked well
does
in
not
Europe.
include you, Wes.
Oh, BSB
Oh.
Care.
Thanks, BSB Care.
Oh, I do. It's funny. Someone in chat during proficiency check says that I need a reroll sugar daddy like Mason has. I totally need a reroll sugar daddy. I completely agree with whoever
Come
said
on,
that.
Wes. You're seeming a little desperate.
I'm
Like,
totally
you gotta come
desperate.
across. You gotta come
Totally
across
de-
confident. Let the sugar daddies come to you.
I'm older though, and see, I'm not as young as Mason is. So
What do you want?
I mean, it's one of those things where you get older, you get desperate. All right,
What are
so
you saying? I'll never have a sugar daddy.
the Iceland thing was funny. Okay, so in Iceland, there are actually too few men. So if you marry an Icelandic woman and move there, they actually pay you a stipend for doing that. I'm like, wow, the
You
papers
messed
are
up.
in the mail.
When did they start this policy?
Not 17 years too
So you're
late.
saying I can move?
Love you, honey.
I love you too.
Okay, so this well-dressed Asian man's in the back.
Polygamy and Iceland.
No, dum dum dum
Dum,
dum
dum, dum, dum.
Okay, so this, like I said, this man's in the back, and then Patricia's back there. You do notice also a representative from, you don't know what their name is, but you know you've seen them around Global Centurion. So it's obviously somebody from the company, kind of as a, hey, we knew your son, thank you so much for his service. Here's his,
Here's an upper middle manager.
Exactly. Adam died, by the way, just so you know. You guys threw him off that plane.
Good.
So he's no longer like good.
Adam.
Yeah,
Wasn't
fuck
he
that.
one of
I
those-
don't miss him.
That was her
He was
boss.
a bastard.
Oh, right.
So at some point during this whole let's talk kind of good about our dead son, Patricia leaves. She's like, broken up and leaves at some point. Do you guys, I guess, does anybody want to follow her, or do you want to wait until the end of the funeral?
Funeral? She might be gone by then. Maybe one of us should go try to talk to her.
I don't feel like I am very suspicious of Patricia
I think
any more than I am of anyone
don't-
else at this point.
I don't know that I would be super suspicious of her, but I still might want to talk to her because I know she had talked to him recently.
Uh-huh.
So she might at least have some information on something that we don't have, I suppose.
Follow that journalistic impulse.
I am. Here it
So-
is.
So you go.
To stay within line of sight.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
I don't trust anybody now.
So you guys get you leave, you like duck out the side, and you see her not far by a large tree. It's a really hot day out, and she's like shaking as she's smoking a cigarette. What do you want to do?
I'd probably just go up to her and be like, Patricia, I don't know if you remember me. I worked at
You're
Global-
one of Terry's friends.
Yeah.
I remember you. I hired you.
Oh, well, that was a long time ago.
It was.
I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You seem upset, understandably, but
Terry told me that you guys would investigate things to try to hurt the company,
to hurt the company.
to bring the company down because you guys thought that the company was doing evil things. Is that right?
Well, it was more a thing that Terry and I happened upon something one time in IT that seemed strange, and it was just kind of like a side thing. We didn't really want to bring the company down. We were
It's okay
curious.
if you did. They fired me. I'm no
I
longer.
forgot they fired you.
Terry got me fired.
I think he may have mentioned that.
Yes.
Once or twice.
Well, they dropped the suit against me because originally they were suing me because Terry tried to up my salary, and after the explosion, they decided to drop all of their suits. Something happened at my apartment, and I need somebody to look into it, but I don't want it to be cops, and I don't know who I can trust. So I was wondering if you and your friends could come by my apartment, or Terry's old apartment, and take a look.
What kind of thing do you think happened?
I don't know, but there's a lot of blood.
Do
And
you think it had something to do with Terry?
yeah, I do. And I just need somebody's help to figure it out. Now, while you're sitting there, you notice that there are 2 motorcycles with their riders standing next to them, and a very large limousine, long limousine, with the driver outside, and you're pretty sure it's probably the guy inside with the black suit. She goes, if you could meet me later, here's my information. If you guys could get in contact with me, I'd appreciate being able to talk to you about this.
Sure.
So, and then she goes, I need to get out of here. They're terrible people in there.
Yeah, they seem like not the best.
He always said he hated his family. So she leaves unless you have something else you want to say to her.
No.
Okay. You guys wait for the rest of the thing to go by?
Yeah.
It's only
Probably.
polite. We're in the front row, so.
Yeah. So you go back in, you make your way back in, and you're in there. The whole service goes through. They put the plaque up, and they tell everybody that there's going to be a reception and to meet at this location. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm going to tell them about the Patricia exchange, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. And we'll say our goodbyes to the family, and I don't want to hang out with these people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just on the Patricia thing. I think we should check it out, but I think we should be careful because
Very
we don't
careful.
know. We don't know when this happened. We don't know what happened with Terry.
And we don't know who to trust.
No. So I
Yeah.
don't.
Wouldn't
it could
know
be.
anything. I don't even know if I can trust you. Well, any one of us could
I know.
be
A good person.
turned at any point. I didn't sign up for this. I was trying to take down government, right? I didn't sign up for tidal waves of sentient flesh.
Look, I'm gonna
None
tell you right
of us
now.
did.
I'm not a goo person, or else you would be goo, right?
Well, weak argument there, but that's all right.
I'm just saying.
What is the Asian guy doing? The guy
Well-
in the 4 to 5,000 credit suit.
The highly expensive credit suit. He's waiting by his car, and when you guys come out, he starts walking up towards you.
Good.
Like directly towards us, or just kind of in our
Directly
general
maybe
towards
like-
you. So who
Ain't no
wants?
use running.
I guess we need to go now.
Do you guys want to jump in your car and run away?
What's he gonna do?
No,
Outside of
he'll
them.
track us down anyway, so we
This
might
is a
as
public.
well.
This is a
Sure.
public,
Public
very,
space.
very viewable.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he want?
Okay. So he walks up and he goes, I never got a chance to introduce myself. I am Richard Wu. We had business that was not completed.
Is this the one that I shocked a lot with battery cables, and then we threw him in outside of the emergency room
Yeah.
of the hospital?
This is the one.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. So I want to give you a opportunity to make some money. I still have not received those diamonds from Rex yet. I'm willing to give you guys a large amount of credits if you bring those diamonds to me. Don't say anything yet. Think about it and get back to me if you're willing to do it. Here's my card. I'll give you 5 million credits if you do the job.
Does his card have contact information on it?
Yeah.
What kind of contact information?
It's like a cell phone number and email.
Oh, sorry, Mike. I don't have a phone.
So is the answer no?
Well,
I'm sure $5
Those-
million would get you far away from this city.
it would.
Credits would get us even further.
Credits, shut up.
I think the diamonds are beyond our reach right now. And they're
Are they?
not.
What happened to the diamonds?
Somebody took them.
Terry has
They're
them.
not the same quality of diamonds that you might be expecting.
I'll be the judge of that. I'll give you guys money if you find them. You know where my club is. Just get in touch with me if you find them and you want to be paid. And then he walks off.
He seems nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Wait, hold on. Where are the diamonds?
Yeah, I forgot.
Did we
what
leave them?
diamonds-
Did we ever get them out of the bus
Somebody
station
took
locker?
them. No.
No,
No.
one
Didn't they?
took them.
No.
They're still in the locker.
They're in the
I think
locker
they're
at the
still
bus
in the,
station.
I think they're still
Oh.
in the locker.
Yeah, but do we really want this guy with those particular diamonds? If they were just
Those.
regular diamonds, I'd say, yeah, screw it, let's get 5 million credits. But These are particularly lethal diamonds.
What do we do with them? I mean, right now they seem safer in the locker. I mean, we can't give them
And
to
the worst
anybody.
that
We
happens
can't
is
like
an entire bus station explodes. So.
right, but we can't
Well,
destroy
they won't
them.
explode
Unless they're cracked
unless they're
open.
cracked open.
By
and-
diamonds.
Yeah.
By diamonds.
Well, remember that they're
It's
not
some sort of freak accident. you
They're
know.
actually not diamonds themselves, though. They're just very strong.
Right.
They're like, capsules of some sort, some kind of crystal
They
capsules.
just look like diamonds.
Sure. Yeah, we're definitely not giving them to that asshole. No. No.
But what do we do with them?
Oh, we leave them there and we don't go near them, and we really probably shouldn't be talking about him because I imagine he's going to tail us. That's what I would do.
All right. So what do you guys, beyond that, what do you want to do? You have a bunch of different paths you can go. You can meet Patricia.
Well, we need yeah. I mean, I feel like we need a plan though before.
At this point, with goo people and whatnot, I'm more apt to trust Mr. Wu than I am Patricia.
we need a new doctor.
We do.
What are we even doing though? We're not operating.
Yeah,
as
we're
a
not
hack
as a
cell.
hack cell anymore. Do we know of like other hack organizations?
There are other people within the grid that you guys can get in contact with, and more than likely have probably reached out to you because the people that you guys saved from that room were in the grid as well. So there are people that you can talk to, and that there is still there's still a need to kind of push things forward in the different hack cells. It's just you guys are going to have to get a fourth person at some point, and you've kind of taken a step back. You were screwed by the doctor. You lost your job for a little bit, and you don't even know how viable Global Centurion is anymore as a target because of the explosion and all the stuff that happened. They have really pulled back on what's going on, and Oberon has been kind of taking
Orberon.
Yeah, has been taking things off the table, like taking videos and really burying the story as much as they can.
Classic Orberon.
I mean, I'm always going to continue to find a way to get back into a hack cell or something because I still want to figure out what
Well,
happened.
you guys are still a hack cell. It's just you step back.
But now we're not a hack cell that's part of a bigger organization.
No,
we're
you
just
have-
on our own.
No, that's not true either, though, because you have connections to the bigger grid. You just don't. You have a little bit more freedom because it's okay. So you know about the house where Grace is living and the goo baby's out there. You have the guy who is trying to get these diamonds that are horrible, explosion diamonds. You know of Patricia and her problem that she's talking about. And then finally, there's also Detective Grant and what happened to him and the fact that he was married and all of that stuff. There are a lot
His
of
husband might be a goo person.
there's
Everyone
a lot
could
of
be a good
different,
person.
and then the doctor himself. Where'd the doctor go? What's going on with the doctor? So there are several different paths you guys could try to go down to kind of figure all this stuff out.
I think we need to make a list because we've got a lot of things.
Yeah.
Make a list. Let's.
Right now, the most pressing ones are Richard Wu and Patricia.
I do think we need to find out what happened to Terry.
Yeah.
For nothing else for Terry.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
but
after that, I don't know.
do we still know where the flamethrowers are?
Listen, we go in there. We have no reason to suspect anything's amiss, but at the same time, it will be
We have no reason
overly
and we have
cautious.
every reason.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We're overly cautious. Don't worry about being charming or nice or whatever. I hear she's not very nice anyways. So we go in, we see what her deal is, we keep our distance. We leave if it seems suspect.
Yeah. Should we bring the flamethrowers though? I feel like we should.
I think we should.
Let's
yeah.
bring the flamethrowers.
Just as a precautionary.
I think we lost.
I
No,
think
no,
you guys,
I have it right here.
No, I think when they arrested us, they probably took the flamethrowers from us
Whatever,
first
I hid it, I hid it.
before they put it. I hid it. Where?
yeah,
We'll just gotta
Where
go
did
back
you-
and get it.
you don't want to ask. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
It's
collapsible.
just like a video game.
Collapsible.
Video game storage.
Yeah.
Video game storage. All right, so you guys head over there, and it's midday after the funeral, and you call Patricia, and she meets you there, and when you
Sorry, just real quick, because that's the other thing. We have no idea how long Terry's been a goo person.
No, we don't.
no.
He
Like,
could have been one the
he
whole
could've-
time.
Yeah, he could
Yeah.
have been one this whole time, for all we know.
So she goes to the door, and you guys can smell this putrid, just gross stank coming through the wall. And she goes, "You might want to cover your noses. It's pretty bad in there."
How are you living here?
"I'm not living here. I found this and left. I just didn't want to call the cops after the whole insect person thing."
I hate to tell you, but you're not getting your deposit back.
It was Terry's deposit. I'm not really worried about that, but
How
I do want to.
convenient.
I do want to find out what happened. And she opens the door up. Now, if you remember, he had a studio apartment. His bed was in the living room / dining room
Right.
/ whatever, and then a little kitchenette and stuff. Well, the bed is sitting there and it's soaked in blood, very reminiscent of like Hellraiser. It's got blood all over it, and there's blood on the ceiling. And there are pieces of rotting flesh strewn throughout the whole place. And it is, it smells bad. I'm going to have you guys do a sand check because this was your friend. Though you're starting
Totally
to get
got
to
it.
a point where you're...
San or con?
I
Or
think
both.
both. We're going to start with sand.
Okay.
All right.
Sal.
No.
Okay.
Wait, that's over.
Okay,
I'm good.
you're good.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Well,
So you
One
guys who
under.
have seen worse, sorry, Jesus. You guys are fine.
It's just a flesh wound.
Oh, that's a 6. You take 6 points.
Ooh.
So
Woo!
now what I need you to do is I need you to roll against your intelligence.
okay.
So you want to roll over.
Oh, good. That's.
You're not that smart, right?
Yeah, I've got an 80.
Well,
Nope.
Do you want to use a reroll?
Maybe I should, so I don't lose my. I don't know. It's community rerolls, so.
I mean,
don't
I don't
wanna
know that
use
we
up
get to weigh
everybody's
in
reroll.
on whether or not you use
No,
a
if
reroll
you want to
True.
use it.
All right. I'll use one.
to roll, and you're going to roll over 80, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll over 80 this time. I mean, I should be able to do
Does
that.
anyone else stick their nose
I
in
did it.
role
You
playing
did.
books? You did it? Cool.
Yeah. No,
So I just
Great.
realized I opened this book.
Whatever.
I'm like, I love the smell of books. Does anyone else stick their nose in role-playing books and go, "Oh, I remember '83"? Anyway,
specific.
did you?
Anyone out there?
No, probably not. You're fine. So you take. Well, you're not fine. You take 6 points, but your mind doesn't like put together all the different pieces and kind of make things worse.
I just go shh.
Shh.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, you feel really agitated. It's not so much, you're just agitated as you're going through.
Okay.
You don't like the way your skin feels against your clothing kind of thing.
Sure.
So,
Should
I
we
know
do a
that
spot hidden?
absolutely. Yeah,
oh wait,
give
we
me
didn't do cons
Oh,
yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we should do
con
cons.
Sorry,
first.
con.
No.
Okay, you
Great.
lose it. You just throw up.
I also throw up.
It's because I threw up, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah.
This is a throw up chain.
I did not throw up.
Wow.
You just
Cons
go.
of 60.
You watched two people throw up and didn't
And
throw up?
didn't throw
That's
up.
hardcore.
That
Yeah,
is
that is.
not
That is
what
hardcore.
I would do in real life.
Buh.
All right. So give me spot hidden rolls real quick.
All
Okay.
right. Yes. Successful.
Okay.
Through the vomit tears.
Vomit
Yeah,
tears.
I also spot hidden.
Somehow. It must have been in the general area where we were vomiting.
Yeah, right.
Wow, yes.
You got
I
a
made
two.
it.
Spot the hell
She
out
was
of
looking
it.
at us,
Yeah.
so
So everyone's looking at the vomit, and we see
it's in the vomit.
It's like tea leaves.
All right. Tea leaves. Let's see what the vomit tells us. All
The
right.
vomit tells me nothing.
So you're looking around this room, and you notice that one of the mirrors, he's got like this door mirror, and you notice that there's this etching in it. And at first when you see it, it looks random, but the more that you look at it, and I'm going to go down, each person's going to have a thing. The etching seems to be some kind of weird mathematical equation. And you've seen the reason you know it's probably either mathematical or some kind of alien writing is that you've seen this kind of stuff before on the finger, the pattern that was inside of the ring.
Okay.
So it's that kind of thing. You find this, it's a matchbook from a restaurant called the what was it again? Sorry. I blanked.
It's Oberon.
Oberon. It's a little matchbook, and it says Harold's Hamburgers on it.
Are you sure? That's really easy to say.
Harold's Ham. Shut up. Harold's Hamburgers by Oberon.
Owned by Orberon.
Oberon.
And there are 3 matches in there, and then a little piece of paper that has a address on it, but the paper looks relatively old. It looks like it's been there for a while. The address is for some place in Burbank. You're not sure. You just recognize the zip code. You find a box of condoms.
Nice. Great spot hidden.
Good job.
And, well, there's a reason. You notice that as you're looking around the bed, there seems to be struggle, and you can tell where like handprints were, and there are multiple handprints that look like they're different oddly shaped sizes. So whatever attacked him was sprouting more arms and kind of grabbing onto him and biting into him kind of thing.
Cool.
You also know that a few of the condoms are missing, so you deduce that somebody that he was having sex with was the attacker.
Okay.
And Patricia's walking around with her mouth kind of covered, looking at all this different stuff.
What do I find?
You found the etching on
The mirror.
the
Oh, that
the
was
mirror.
me.
That
oh,
was you.
does the etching? I thought we all saw that. Does the etching?
I just did one thing per
Gotcha.
person.
Does the etching on the mirror look at all like the stuff on the carousel at the
yeah.
Six Flags?
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay.
Yeah, it's all.
Did you
kinda
put it
connected.
into Google Translate?
It
Not
broke
yet,
it.
I just
it
saw
broke
it.
Just smoke coming off the computer. Okay, so she goes, I got a text that he was coming home, that he needed pants or something, that he'd been in an accident.
I'll never know when that was then.
Could've been anything.
It was late night, and my mom had been over. I left to go to the store, just to go down to 7-Eleven, because he had asked me to get some alcohol for something. And when I came back, the door was locked and I couldn't get in. And so then a few days, I tried to call him. I called the police, but they said, well, it sounds like you were just locked out of the house, or they didn't want to hear anything about it. And then I came back later and broke in, and this is what I found.
If I can ask a personal question, were you and Terry intimate?
I think things were headed that way. But I had just moved in because I lost my apartment because of the arrest.
What time did your mom leave? Do you know?
I figured she left right after I did, or maybe, I don't know. I don't want to think that she has been acting a little strange recently, and I want to hope that, I hope like she didn't. I haven't talked to her in a while. I went over to her house and she wasn't there. I haven't been
So you
trying
haven't
to get
seen
in
her
touch.
since that?
No.
Okay.
And again, I keep trying to get in touch with the cops, but they're not doing anything.
So, do we know that this is Terry's blood?
We don't know.
Would I have anything
Yeah, you
to
would
take
have your kit,
samples? Okay,
yeah.
so I take gloves,
Okay, so you take your
condoms,
God.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, should we all be? Yeah.
All right.
This is condom tentacle shaped.
Isn't every condom tentacle shaped when you really think about it?
Yeah. So
Gross.
yeah, totally. And I didn't say that one for once.
You didn't. No,
That was all
it's
you.
not you. Yeah.
So you guys collect samples. You look around. She goes, I don't know what to do. Should we clean this up? Should we just walk away from it and never come back?
I think we walk away. I think we get the samples that we can and we walk away.
Okay.
Because how are you going to explain this to anybody?
I agree.
Can I take some pictures with my phone?
Yeah.
And make sure she takes a picture of the etching on the mirror. too.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys gather all the evidence and you leave. Do you have any more questions for her? Do you want to maybe try to talk her into some kind of blood sample or something? Or
Patricia, would you mind giving me a saliva sample?
for what?
We've just been running into a lot of strange things lately.
Give me a persuade roll.
Okay. Persuade. I will sway her with my 40 persuade.
Like 40 persuade.
I do not sway her.
Do you want to reroll?
I don't want to waste a thing on that
thing.
because it's not life and death. But I have one reroll. I won't use the community ones. Switch dice.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really not swayed. No.
She's skeptical about giving you a sample at all.
Anyone
Do you
else
want to
wanna
give it a
persuade
shot?
her?
I could try.
I'm not good at persuading.
I'm persuasive.
Unless she wants to bone me, I'm not very used to that situation.
Really?
Are you that persuasive?
No. I have a 60. That's a 67.
Nice.
Ugh. I mean, come on, Patricia.
Can you at least give it a shot?
Everyone's
your-
trying
what is
to
your persuade?
rail this woman into giving
My
the...
persuade is a 10. So unless I'm gonna try and like very, very suggestively put a Q-tip in her mouth, I don't really think that I can help.
It might
it.
work.
Try.
It might
You
work.
want me to do that?
Just no. Just try and persuade her with your 10.
All right. Come on. That was a 67.
Hey, you got the same thing I did.
So no.
You really did not persuade
Oh, you're
her.
being a real jerk about this. Just give us a saliva sample. God, hey.
God damn it. Nope, she's not budging.
Is there a beg?
No, there's not a bag.
Beg skill.
There's intimidate if you want to go down that road.
No, I don't think I want to go down that road.
Okay. So
Do I?
you guys head out then because there's nothing else to really gather here.
It's academic at this point, anyways. But
Where is there any place you want to go before you leave, or do you guys just go to your different apartments?
What time of day is it? Is it night?
It's night.
Okay.
so what's the plan?
Well, I found
we-
this address. It seems old, but it was in his apartment. Something we could check into.
Okay, so let me put the samples. Well, I guess they haven't been refrigerated all this time, so yeah, we can go.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. You can still get, it's not like they have to be completely.
Yeah.
So
Go now. Where is it?
It's in
Should we look it
Burbank.
up in a phone book?
We'll handle where.
A phone
book? What is that?
Yeah, like we can find an antique one and see if
an antique phone book.
if this address happens to be listed in it.
It probably isn't.
But it might be.
And then we would need a
Phone
what, a
books
map?
have been outdated for like 30 years, and
Well,
yet they still manage
I
to
don't
show
hear
up on your
anyone.
doorstep.
I don't hear anyone suggesting a better idea.
I'm gonna use this.
Fine.
Okay.
Oh,
So
it's raining. We really need that. Probably still really.
Probably,
need
yeah.
that.
This
Perpetually.
40-year drought has been.
This has been
ugh.
awful.
don't laugh. It might be.
No.
But I think we can all agree there's no such thing as global warming, right?
None at all. So you guys, as you're driving over, it does start to rain, and you come to this old house that is on this address. And the house it looks pretty dilapidated compared to the rest of the houses in the area. You got to figure in Burbank, when they flip houses, they tend to sell them for more and more and more money. You have to be pretty much a millionaire to live in Burbank at this point, because they're really not building any new things. But in the middle of all this is this stricken down home. It looks like it's been sitting here for a long time. And there's one light up in the top floor on.
Could we do any just research about the house before we go in, just see if there's any article?
Sure.
There are any articles about it?
It's the Onceler.
13 under my 84.
Okay. The last time it sold to Erica Patton, sorry, a few years before, like 2013. She was the last known owner of the house.
Okay. But nothing else really?
No.
Anything on her?
Just that you had a pretty good role. So she was
She
with the
owned this
FBI.
house?
She what?
She was with the FBI,
Oh.
and she had one daughter who was Patricia.
Dun dun
Dun.
dun.
Yeah, like a Facebook page?
Yeah, it's still up. Oh, that's one thing. If I die suddenly, please take my Facebook page down. I don't want 16 years of dead.
It is
Facebook.
strange.
It is
when
strange.
it's like that.
It's
yeah.
a weird thing that's developed. It's
Especially when
memorials.
their birthday comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I
happened
don't want
recently.
that one.
Anyway.
Okay.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
Make sure you have your social media death
Yeah.
wants known.
Get that written into your will,
Yes. So what do you guys want to do?
which you really should
Well,
have.
Do we want to knock? Or do we want to
I want to sneak around and check the outskirts of the house.
Probably be
I
best.
want to see what's going on.
Okay.
But I want to do it alone.
Okay, fine. You go do it alone. If something happens to you, I guess
Yeah,
shout.
Turn to goo. Go for it.
All right.
It's probably for the best. My sneak is
Um,
terrible.
There's
I'm
not a
not
sneak.
There is
in
there's stealth.
Give me stealth.
I ain't sneaking.
I do. 48 under 50.
Okay.
Well,
So you sneak around the back, and you see this. Do you take Harley with you as well?
I assume that Harley has not been with us this whole time. I didn't.
Well,
I
he
didn't
is
know.
now.
Do we stop and pick him up?
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
imagine so.
Then yes, I take him with me.
You
Okay.
can't leave Harley on his own.
No.
Right. I
He's
mean,
a
I
part
didn't take
of
him to
this
the
hack
funeral
cell.
service because I didn't want to.
And I doubt you took
Right.
him. Yeah, I doubt you took him to the funeral service. But okay, so you're going around. But I would imagine that knowing how much Harley helps you guys, you'd probably
For sure.
take him.
Yes.
So you guys go ahead and you sneak around the back, and you see this. So the back's overgrown, and there's all these like baseballs and frisbees and other crap that has kind of been thrown over the side. And you see this carcass laying there of some sort. That's been decaying for a long time. It's relatively large. It almost looks like a deer or something, like a deer carcass, sitting there
All right.
in the middle of the backyard. The back door is, you got the screen door, which is all rusted, and you see that the paint job is all cracked and messed up. And on the second floor, it's completely dark. On the first floor, on the other side, on the second floor, you did see the light.
The one light.
On this side, you can't.
Okay.
And the rain's coming down pretty good at this point.
Okay. I'll sneak back to the front and let them know.
Okay.
what's back there.
All right.
There's some sort of dead animal in the backyard. I didn't get a close look at it because, why? But I think the light is on. It's decrepit back there as well as all sorts of neighborhood detritus in the yard.
But someone's paying for the electricity.
Clearly. Or it's a flashlight or a lantern of some sort.
Flashlight would be moving.
Do we want to try to go in? I mean,
Should
seems
we go in or
dangerous.
should we knock?
I don't know. That's the question.
It's only polite to knock.
It is. I'll have the flamethrower in the
You
car.
don't have a flamethrower.
Nice
As
try.
much as you wanted.
Do we have
Well,
any
I'll buy
I
weapons?
one
respect
day.
the attempt.
I don't think you guys have weapons at this point, because all your
We
weapons
came
were
in here with no
confiscated.
weapons. Okay.
We're real smart.
I'm so
Let's go buy some from Oberon. They sell guns, right?
Orberon?
Orberon.
They're the number one supplier of guns in this area.
Orberon
There was
sells
one on the way.
everything.
Orberon. For all of your various
Orberon
and
needs.
sundry needs.
You try. You really do.
Yeah, let's.
Oberon,
let's
I
not.
don't see.
Orberon.
You're saying it wrong.
I'm saying Oberon.
Oberon.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we knock.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. Are you just gonna go knock on the front door, or
Let's knock on a side window.
no? I'm just asking, like,
knock on the
Yeah,
side of
I
the
think
house.
so.
Yeah.
because you went around back, so I didn't know if you
No,
were.
he
Yeah.
came back up front though to talk to us. so
Yeah.
no.
Okay. So you guys go up, knock. No response.
Knock louder.
Police knock.
Police knock. No response, and the light goes out.
Oh, good.
All right, now we go in.
Okay.
But I'll go back around to the back, make sure no one tries to leave back there.
Before we go in, do you want to see if we have at least something heavy we could hit someone with if need be?
There's a lot of frisbees in the backyard.
Oh, good. Good.
Not terribly heavy though.
What car
Those
did we come in?
frisbees.
Depends on how hard you throw them.
Do you have a tire iron? Whose car is this? I assume it's yours.
Probably mine.
I don't know the
Do
car.
you have a tire iron in that car?
Of course.
I want to grab
Every
that.
car has a tire iron.
All right,
Common
sure.
knowledge. Every car has 3 tire irons.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
3. Well.
You got spares.
Okay. So,
I want to sneak back around to the back with Harley.
okay.
Make sure no one tries to leave through the back door while they go in through the front.
Okay.
Okay.
I will pick up a baseball.
You have a baseball. Okay. So,
All right.
who's opening the door on the front?
It'll be me, I guess, with my tire iron.
Okay.
Technically, it's
Well,
Stephanie's tire
I
iron.
have it. Unless you want it, then you open the door.
I'm okay.
So you're opening? Mm-hmm. All right. So you open the door, and it's that really long creak thing. And this musty smell comes out, like even though there's been drought, there's mold that has just really taken hold inside the house. And you hear someone walking in the upstairs, and you also see like sediment kind of come down. The street light is going in through the front door, and you see this like sediment come down a little bit.
Okay.
Do you guys want to give me a sign in the backyard? Like, I'll come in. I was just back there just in case
Well,
anyone tried to
I don't
bolt.
know how we're going to give you a sign other than coming over towards you and going,
Do you want to do that?
well, yeah, but don't want to be
I don't want to walk across the house.
right. Like, we'll make our way there to
All right,
make
then
sure nobody
I'm hanging out in the backyard.
jumps out at us first.
If anyone needs me, I'm in the backyard.
Good.
Just so you know.
Good.
Okay, so you guys walk in, Nick's in the back. All right. You close the door behind you. What do you do? Let
Well,
me change to the inside.
Can we look around on here a little bit first? Just, I guess.
Yeah, like we could use the lights from our phones.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
The indoor rain sound.
Yeah, of course. Gotta have indoor rain sound.
It's true.
Otherwise, how would you know when you transitioned from
You
outdoors
would
to
not.
indoors?
You would not. It's all about sound.
Yeah.
So we use our phones like for light to.
Yeah.
Okay. You're kind of shining it around, and you notice that there are literally thousands of little pieces of notes, scraps of paper. It looks very similar to the same room that you walked into at Grace's place. There are notes, there are pictures of of Detective Grant on cases, things like that.
Okay.
I'll work all that in.
Well, maybe we should take some pictures of this.
Of
I
the
don't know.
pictures?
Yeah, pictures of
So
pictures,
we're
or
done.
take some pictures with us. Like
Yeah,
grab
pictures.
take those pictures. Yeah. I don't know. What
All
do you
right.
think we need?
Should take pictures of them and then literally
And then
take
take
the
them,
pictures.
and then do
So
both.
you guys are
pictures of
snapping
both.
pictures, and you're near the kitchen in the back, and off the back kitchen, you notice that a light from the front, like a flashlight, is going around towards the back, towards where he's standing. And you kind of stop, and suddenly this guy comes around the corner with a mag light.
I hide.
And
Dear.
it happens to be the exact same cop that you gave shit to at the hospital.
Okay.
And he says, "What are you doing back here? Why are you here? I know you. You're that lawyer. What? We got a complaint that there were people poking around this house." Thanks,
All right.
BSB Care.
Thanks, BSB Care. Roll your die, Wes.
All right,
3.
3.
All right, take him out.
All right, so
You get 7. 7 total.
1. I'm gonna be nice. 2,
You'd be nice. Pick the block with the L in it. That's a good one. Everybody likes that one.
4. That's the one I'm not gonna pick. 5,
Aw,
6.
But I have
7.
so many for that now. Okay.
There you go.
I even thought of another one. I'll
Oh,
tell
yeah?
you later. Yeah.
Everyone's a back
You guys
seat,
hear Harley
box
barking.
with an L in it.
You guys hear Harley barking a lot in the back.
Probably start to look over there.
That's right. I am that lawyer. And I'm actually doing research for a client right now. There's been a lot of reports of strange goings on at this domicile at night lately, and reports of strange lights going on and off. So I'm here to do some investigating on behalf of my client, who is someone who wants to get this building demolished, frankly. It's being protected as a historical monument. It's actually a relic from the Old West. This was one of the first houses built in Burbank. And despite all of that, I mean, look, clearly, a lot of time has passed. This place has not been kept up well. It's in dire need of some landscaping. You can see that. But I'm here to make sure. I was having a bitch of a time getting anyone to come down and inspect this. I've been sending letter after letter to the building inspectors, and they're like, oh no, we don't have the time to go do that. What with all of downtown being blown up, so I'm here to inspect the foundation and make sure this place is fit to be demolished.
That was pretty
That
good.
was really good.
So what are you doing? You're noticing, you hear Harley barking in the back, and the flashlight is back there.
Harley's barking
Harley's
at the
barking is at the cop, yeah.
cop. Haven't we learned to trust Harley's? Is it his spidey sense or?
I'm not going to say.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll probably go back there. I mean, if we hear him barking.
So do
Yeah.
you want the cop to know you're there?
That's the thing.
Well, is there like a window? Can we see out? I mean, I assume we can't.
They're
if we see
all
the cop.
really dirty. You know,
Okay.
I mean,
It's like someone rubbed soap on the inside of them.
Well,
not
we
that
don't-
bad, but just dirt and dust, and you know, if you have a dilapidated house that has all the horrible things that happen over time,
And with the air quality here,
the windows are pretty bad.
If we can't really see, then my assumption is probably open the door to find out why Harley is barking. That'd be my guess. Did that not post? Am I posting this twice? What's Wes smiling at? I
Wow,
feel
that
like
was
we should be worried.
that's a long one. Okay,
That's just
Okay.
for you to enjoy and read
yeah, it
at your own
was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Wow, I'm in. It's gonna be a while.
hold on, guys. This one comes in chapters.
I'm thinking we start heading back out the front door, but I could scream from inside before we head out the front door, so the cop rushes inside, and then Nick can scream like something happened.
That makes no sense. But
It's a distraction.
you're trying to get rid of the cop, not make him
Oh.
search more.
That's
well,
true.
if she was just trying to let me get
Trying to
away
get
from
him
the
off
cop.
the hook.
Yeah.
Nothing less suspicious than a scream from inside a house and a lawyer running away. average evening.
If Harley's barking at him, that's not good.
Do you want to try, like, I don't know? What do you guys want to do? You tell me.
Can I get an idea or something?
What did this guy do? What was the dirt that we dug up on him? He
He slept on his. He slept. He was.
He killed a
sleeping-
hobo.
He killed a hobo.
That's right.
That's what it was.
That's right. He killed
Yeah.
a hobo.
He's a hobo killer.
He's a no good, dirty hobo murderer.
He's a hobo
Not a.
murderer.
He
He
murders.
stole his victuals.
So,
It was the
killing
last
hobos
hobo
lately.
too.
Yeah.
Remember?
It was
It
the
was
last
the last
hobo.
hobo. That's right. It was the very
America's
last
last hobo was killed by this douchebag. All right,
The
so
last
The dream is
the
dead.
last hobo.
No more riding the rails.
No, we're right in the rails.
Hobo
for no-
hobo markings. No more.
No more. It's a whole language lost. Anyway, what do you want to do?
It's a genocide.
Genocide of the hobo people.
I don't know.
Well, if we
If you
can't
want
really
to make
see,
an idea roll, you can.
Can I?
if we can't really see
Where-
he's
where-
there, I'd
Is it against
probably
my
be
intelligence?
It's your
responding to the bark.
intelligence.
Well, in the light, like she saw
Oh,
the
she saw him.
flashlight.
Okay.
She saw the light go around.
Yes, I made it.
Right.
It's my idea.
Now, you think.
Yeah, you do it. Well, there's a couple things you guys could just try to lay low and hope that Nick can talk his way out of this situation. Or
Wink, wink.
you guys can sneak out and wait for the cop to leave and then go back. But you know that there's something upstairs. Those are really your two options. You think that if you were to make some kind of noise inside and the cop comes in, you're adding an extra layer of problems.
If anything, I'm creating a distraction for you guys now to continue exploring.
True. We do need to find out who's upstairs.
I'll keep this asshole in the yard for days.
Yeah, do we want to find out who's upstairs? Should we come back during the day, maybe?
They might not be here then.
Gives us free reign to search the house.
It does. I don't know, but I think we also want to know who it is if we can.
I know Josie does.
I've got my tire iron.
That hard-nosed journalistic instinct.
So, okay, so we keep searching.
All right.
You're on your own, Nick.
So where do
way
you
I
guys
like it.
where do you guys go in the house then?
Well, I mean, I assume we looked around mostly downstairs.
Since you guys are leaving Nick in the back, I need to
Do you have a warrant?
the great Deandra, is that right? Pretty close. Woohoo! Pretty close. Deandra turns away from her mirrors momentarily to proclaim, "Nick shall lie. His descriptions please her." She returns to contemplate her own glorious reflection,
Damn you, elder gods.
activating Nick's lie once again.
Wow.
So here's the deal: if you can survive this one,
Oh shit.
he will leave.
Okay.
Only one, so 5
That's still
altogether.
5. Let me break these back out of the bag.
Just take a random 5.
Yeah, I am. There you go.
Come on, no whammies.
Oh.
There was a
I totally
whammy.
lommeled it.
That was a whammy.
Lobbled it. Another.
In fact, who was it that called you here? Was it a neighbor?
Yes.
What was it? Was it Mr. Thompson?
I have no idea. Dispatch is coming.
He's been sending my office letters this whole time. He's the one that's a big
We
proponent
don't-
of this being a historic. I'm not finished, young man. He's the one that's a big proponent of
I'm
this
42.
being a historical building. Well, wow, you don't look it. You look great. Anyways,
The biggest lie in the wrong.
we're in the downtown office has been having quite a hard time with him. He keeps coming down, he's threatening to chain himself to the house if we try and knock it down. And we're in talks with the organization that he represents, trying to get them to back off with all of the pressure they're putting on our office. But frankly, this place is a health hazard. I mean, you can look that. I've been checking the codes of this neighborhood, and it's definitely not up to it. And I'm just here to check it out myself and make sure, verify this stuff. You know, put my own hands on it, as it were, and just make sure. Since I can't get the goddamn inspector to come down here, and I know you get that, right? Chain of command and all. So you'll excuse me being a little bit kerfuffled right now, but
Kerfluffle.
this is not part of my
Okay.
job description.
Kerfluffle gets a clap. Yay for Kerfluffle.
That's all it takes. I can say that all the time.
Kerfuffle.
It's one of
Is that another company?
Kerfuffle corn?
Kerfluffle core.
Yeah. Of Overrun. Maker of rear ears.
Our name is hard to say because we care.
Hashtag rears.
They actually make Mad Libs and tongue twisters, okay?
And guns.
And
Forget
guns.
the
Don't forget the guns. Oh, assholes.
I
All
would
right.
say either leave me to my work or help me inspect this building's foundations.
All right. So really quickly, where are you guys going?
Cup.
Well, we were gonna start working our way upstairs.
So you're walking upstairs.
slowly, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Tire iron prepared.
So as you guys go upstairs, you hit a really loose board. BSB Care activates your klutz move. So as the cop's like, all right, fine, I'm sick of talking to you, but he's walking this way. You have to roll a 15 or
low.
better.
We have rerolls.
Yes.
You got this.
Whoa! 75!
You start to fall backwards. Your foot goes through.
wait.
Should I waste it on this?
Wait.
Is it a waste?
I don't think it's a waste.
You have a
Okay.
history of spending a reroll on this and getting a 2.
This is true.
Just saying.
After
just,
I,
you just jinxed it.
switched
Did
his
I?
dice.
Or did I call it into being?
Did I call it into being?
Come down to.
Well, 50.
Well, it's at least better, so.
You got one more.
No, I don't want to, because what if it's life and death something?
What
Okay.
if this is life or death?
So
You fall
your
down the stairs
foot
and
goes. Your foot kind of. You kind of lose your balance, and your foot hits the board, and it cracks, and you fall backwards,
Great.
and you make this horrible yelling sound as you hurt yourself. And the cop, as he's like, "All right, fine, fine.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll call dispatch, and we'll figure this. just do what you need to do. You're no threat to anyone. And as he's turning around, you hear, ah! Right? This horrible. Go ahead and give it a good. I broke something, yell.
Ow!
Okay, cool.
Goddamn transients. I thought you took care of this problem in this city.
It was one time. It was
It's
one
the
home.
cat.
I didn't know they were on the endangered species list. It's not my fault. So he freaks out. At this point, the dog is barking pretty heavily.
You can't be present for another hobo death.
Okay.
I like that this dog's been barking through all of your lying. You've just been yelling over Harley.
Yeah, the dog's not happy. So you fall backwards and you make this yell, and he goes, all right, that's it. We need to go to the door. And he goes through the back door, kind of breaks it. It's not hard. The jam is pretty messed up. And you guys go in the back.
Wait, don't go in through that back door, cop. I shout out really loud.
Okay. You take 2 points of damage from your fall.
Oh,
Shit.
your
right.
dice takes.
The dice takes nothing because they're plastic.
Plastico.
And you hear the back door open up. And there's movement all upstairs all of a sudden. It sounds like a scutter sound.
Like a big one, not
Yeah,
like a little.
Not like a little one.
I don't know if that's better, actually.
Well, can we get out?
Well, you want to run up or run out the front door? You guys are halfway up the stairwell.
I still want to know what's up there.
Okay, so you're going up.
Yeah, I'll go up.
All right.
Wait, sir, this place is unsound.
I see her and
Your friends are in here, aren't
So I
they?
gotta
You're
run
not a
up.
lawyer at all. You're just a dick.
What do you mean, my friends? I don't
The
have any
people that
friends. I'm a
you-
lawyer.
The people that you came in with at the, you were just
My associates?
your associates.
Who are
whatever.
inspecting the building from within? Yes, they are here.
He goes in. I'm not
Got
listening
me.
to you. So
What am I dressed like?
I know, we're all just like in jeans.
yeah, you're totally not.
Jorts, yeah. My off-duty
Flip
jorts.
flops.
Not even supposed to be here
So
today.
the dog runs, as soon as the door opened, Harley runs past you, runs up to you, and is kind of pulling on your back of your jeans to not go any further upstairs.
Do it anyways. Hubris.
Listen to the dog.
I mean, I want to take a little bit, like, I just want to go a little further just to see what Harley does.
He's growling and kind of trying to stop you from going up.
It's only making my curiosity worse. Can I, like, has the noise stopped?
Yeah, the shuddering of the movement around and everything is kind of died down a little bit.
Can I just kind of shine my, I'm assuming that I'm going up the stairs and it's sort of like, then I would have to look around a corner.
Right, yeah.
Can I look around the corner with my light at the very least without going any further?
You see something move at the end of the hall and just kind of, move away from the light.
Like a human?
No.
Okay. Like, how many
Something.
legs?
You can't make out. You just see kind of this movement happen. It's real fast.
Can I try?
You feel a compulsion to just kind of pet the dog and kind of get the dog to relax.
I'll pet the dog.
Okay.
Good boy.
Good boy, Harley.
Good boy, Harley.
So, Pandanin, 777 activated. Good dog. So you and Harley get 1 hit sand back,
Thank you, Panda.
and he or she, who knows? He or she, Elder God. Elder gods don't have genders. They just have tentacles.
Some of them do.
And anger.
They just have tentacles.
Some of them do.
Indra, we know.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Ian. Yeah.
The Lady of Mirrors.
You get 1 hit point back as well.
And
Oh,
voguing.
yay, thank you.
So he gives you sand. You
Thank you. Can I try and just like snap a picture around the corner?
Sure. Make a luck roll.
12 under my 55.
Okay. Just as you snap, you feel Harley pull on you really hard, like, "Argh," right? And you back up, like, just as you hear something go, like teeth
Like jaws snapping.
Jaws.
All right.
and pull you back.
Wow.
And you look at the picture, and all you see are these fangs and this big open maw with these this horribly long, lashing tongue. And you hear it growling.
Go? You want to go? We should go.
You hear this growling sound as it starts to turn its head around the corner.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Oh my gosh, we'll leave this to
All
the
right.
police. Let's leave, guys.
So
You take care of this, cop.
the great Deandra allows the corners of her mouth to curl slightly upward in a mocking semblance of benevolence. I grant Stephanie the grace of her power, so
Oh, yay,
Oh.
thank you.
allowing her a brief moment of hope in the most sinister of evils to be bestowed upon man. Okay, so there you go. That's really good.
That's awesome.
And it
Thank
says,
you.
and it goes on in that vein. Thank you. Man,
Yeah.
All right.
who's GMing this?
So, not me. All right. So you can use your power for the next big decision-making role. So this thing comes around the corner. It's got, it's not goo, first of all.
Yes.
Is it?
It's got this, it looks kind of like a hairless dog. It's really large with this huge bony head. Harley's pulling on your back, on your leg to try to get you to go backwards, and you're on stairs. So I need you to make a dex check.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
All right.
Dex check brought to you by Orberon.
Orberon. Ooh, that's a there's the two.
There's the
there,
two.
you were
There's
just
the
off.
two.
It is. We've
Yeah.
never
So-
rolled a 1.
I think we have.
I think
Yeah.
we've really.
Yeah, we have.
I think we just
Yeah,
rolled
at least
2s.
once.
No, we've rolled
2s are our number, though. That's
Yeah.
our jam.
That's our jam.
2s are our jam.
We're jamming.
Sold by Orberon.
This
Orberon.
thing's like up at the top, and it snaps at you, and you kind of go back a little bit. I need you to make a sand check.
Ooh. Okay. I did it.
Yay.
All right, so the cop comes around the corner, and he starts, running up towards you. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" And he gets up to the top right where you're at, and he goes, "Holy shit! What the fuck is that thing?" And it leaps on him, and it tumbles down the stairs. And when it hits the ground, it's on top of him, and it rips into his throat and pops his head off, and his head goes rolling. Okay. And it just starts eating and using,
Do-do-do. Look at the time.
So
That's
everybody
us.
needs to make a sand check.
Well. All right then. No.
Nope.
Anything that starts with,
Well,
Let
with
me
a
think about
9 is a no.
Yeah.
yes, I'm good.
Yes, I'm good.
Once again, I have seen worse.
I'm
Okay.
not okay with this.
I could do worse.
I don't like this cop.
You're not okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I've
No.
dated worse.
Almost okay.
This headless guy. I
Can
tell
you
stories.
roll against your intelligence, please?
No, that's a 6.
All right, so
Time to break out the big book of insanity. It's the big book of insanity.
Sold by the guns.
By Orberon.
It's just a guy.
6
well,
points.
Orberon.
6 points of sanity.
Hey,
It's
6
like
points of
Griffith
sanity.
W. Griffith, who
The W stands for
50.
Griffith.
8. No, 7.
Do me a favor, roll me a percentage die and let me know what you get.
32. I like the way you picked that up.
I don't, that's, the GM die, and I don't want to taint it.
Taint the GM die.
You don't want to taint it or it to taint you.
Either.
Okay, this one, I'm going to change your roll because I found something that's actually kind of works for Deandra. I think that this kind of, because she kind of has been a part of things. I'm going to say this wrong because it's a phobia. You now have a phobia of mirrors.
Of mirrors?
Of mirrors. You have a phobia of mirrors.
What's it called?
Orberon.
It's EISOPTRO phobia.
EISOPTO?
PTRO.
Oh, PTRO.
Isoptrophobia?
Isoptrophobia.
Yeah.
Isoptrophobia. Wow.
Yes.
Right.
So you suddenly you have this. You're watching this guy get, bit into, and for some reason there's this large mirror next to the stairway, and you look away and you see it in this cracked light. Like the mirror's all cracked and kind of screwed up, and so you see several different versions of the head popping off, and you kind of have a little bit of a mental break. So you now have a phobia of mirrors.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
So
All right.
Just a touch of isoptrophobia.
this thing is digging in to this cop, and you have a split second to get out of here.
Run away.
Yeah, let's utilize that split
Yeah,
second.
let's do it.
We'll always remember you.
Not really.
Not really.
Hobo killer.
Hobo killer.
I can't remember his name.
Hobo killer.
No. Eric Hobakular.
Instead of RoboCop, Hobo killer.
Yeah.
Hobuckler.
Hobakular.
Hobacular.
Obacular.
All right. So you guys run out, and you jump in the car. Who's driving?
I'm driving. No, you're not driving.
It did happen real
true.
fast.
No, I run for the front seat
And you have the keys.
and I have the keys.
So you
Always.
get in the car, and the first thing you notice is the rear view mirrors, and the top rear view mirror and the side mirrors. And you kind of catch a glimpse. Every time you look in the mirror, you just see head exploding off of body.
Yeah, because of the heat of the moment in the midst of this, I would probably try to break those mirrors.
Okay, so she lunges for the mirrors. She's in the back. She's trying to knock the rear view
What
mirror
the
off.
hell are you doing?
You got to get these mirrors out of here. I can't deal with these
I can't
mirrors.
drive without
you
mirrors.
You can drive. People drive without mirrors all the time.
Close
We
your
don't
eyes.
use mirrors.
Close your eyes.
Do your best, Stephanie. Let's get out of here. I'm trying to restrain her in
Give me a drive roll. Why would she?
Both.
64. Ooh, over
Now
my
who
55.
can't drive?
You can't drive without mirrors.
My drive is 55, so I guess I can't drive 55. All right.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wait, we're almost out again.
Should I? Because
Do
we're
we have
getting away
rain
from something
in
terrible.
on auto?
I don't have that. I should.
Next
though. Next
one.
time.
Rain on highway.
You guys make fun of my craft, but I don't.
And 65. Nope.
Yeah, see, it's not just me.
I did not make my drive.
All right, so you pull out, and she's like trying to grab. You're holding.
I'm
Can
trying to
you
grab
give
her
me a
from the back
brawl
seat.
roll?
A brawl roll?
A brawl roll.
No.
93. Okay.
No, I cannot.
I want to break all those mirrors.
So
Me too.
she grabs your head and just knocks you against the window and pulls the mirror off right when you're trying to pull out, and you pull into traffic.
We're good
And-
with cars.
You hear this horrible screeching, wet sound of a car coming towards you relatively quickly. Let's see.
Ooh, I don't think we made it.
Hold on, let's find out.
Which one of us is on the horn? Get off the horn.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Drove again.
I was breaking mirrors. She's driving.
She was the reason we got in an accident because I couldn't see.
I guess next time I'm driving.
Maybe it's Harley.
All right.
Although
Our
I-
license.
I do not.
Than monsters in this game.
Cthulhu is actually a car. It's a car model.
You guys need a
Made by Armoron.
Tesla.
You really do.
We need a chauffeur.
Except that one
That's true.
crashed.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So you guys weren't going very fast, but the other car was doing a decent amount
Because it's Burbank.
because it's Burbank.
And it's-
Well, if it was Glendale, you'd be dead.
That's true.
In your neighborhood,
Yep. Yeah, good point.
Glendale, people drive like 90 miles per hour on really small streets.
Actually, the insurance supposedly is car insurance is higher in Glendale.
Fun fact.
Specifically Glendale.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Don't move to Glendale
Yeah.
for driving.
anyways,
Whatever.
the more you know. 3.
Excellent. You each take 3 points of damage.
Fantastic.
No, but I had healed that.
I
Well,
know.
Now I'm
not
back to where I was
anymore.
So like they hit it, sends you flying forward into the dashboard. It makes the airbags go out. The gunpowder hits you. Have you guys ever been in an accident before?
Not where the airbags have.
Yeah, I have. And what happens is your arms get burned from gunpowder. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Well, I wasn't grabbing the steering wheel, so,
So,
I
yeah.
guess
My
I'm
arms
fine.
are burned.
yeah, her arms are burned. You guys slam. And
Why are you glaring at me?
You caused this.
You did cause this.
You and your
Too many mirrors in
isotropophobia.
Iso.
Isopitrophobia.
Isotrophobia.
Isoptrophobia.
Isoptro.
I stopped Trome.
Isoptrophobia.
And also Harley takes 3 as well.
Oh, not Harley.
Let's go to the vet now.
We can forgive a lot of things. You just
Not that.
hurt a dog in a car accident.
I didn't hurt the dog.
Other car. I'm sorry. I'm looking past you to
Okay,
the other
thank-
driver. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you. Did you think I was looking at you? I wasn't.
did.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at you.
So
All right.
do you
That
guys want
car.
to check on the other driver?
Oh,
Oh,
The one who plowed into us.
the one. Yes, the one that slid into you because she knocked the mirror off the back. She tried to
you're supposed to be the good driver.
drive
I
out.
would be with mirrors.
Oh, don't blame this on mirrors.
Seriously.
Why are you taking her side? You
I'm
were
not
wrestling her
taking
away from the
anyone's side.
mirrors.
Just sick of you two fighting about driving. Also, is that guy dead? We should check.
I don't want to stick around with that thing. What if it comes out of the house?
What if the police come after us again? Why don't we just check on him real quick? Or her. Women can drive too. I've heard. And then we'll just see if he's
Okay.
all right. If he's fine, we leave.
Go check.
Fine. It's not like I'm bleeding from the head or anything.
Are you bleeding from the head?
Probably. I get out of the car.
Okay, 1 sec. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
no
just
worries.
seeing how quick this goes because I knew this was going to be fast.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, so you each get a hit point back.
Oh,
Yay! Thank you.
I feel better
Handed
getting
in
out of this.
777. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
BSB Care.
She? She. Thank you, Panda.
She.
Does Harley get a
She.
hit point back as well?
BSB Care gives Harley a point back, and Farquad gives Harley a point back.
All right.
All right.
I just knew that Harley would get healed relatively quickly. 'cause
Harley licks his wounds.
Because we love Harley.
We love Harley. All right.
Harley and I have the same amount of hit points right now.
Well,
Fun fact.
Is that it? Or is there more? Just wait. I'll wait.
So far.
So far. So you guys check on the thing? On the,
I'm gonna check on the thing.
on the car?
Yes.
So you get out and
But real quick, like, so that the weird dog thing doesn't come out and
All right.
bite me in half.
you notice the police cruiser is sitting there.
Okay.
And has Nick ever been in any trouble with the law before?
He seems real like.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
For Bravo Ron.
They have a thing on their radios where if they fall down, a signal goes out saying officer down. It's this thing where, it's basically a safety net thing so that if a cop ends up prone or whatever, the it'll go off. His radio will
Also
go off.
discourages them from ice skating while on duty?
Yes.
Okay.
It keeps them from ice
That's
skating.
been a problem.
It's been
Yeah,
an epidemic.
So you know that more than likely time is of the essence.
Okay.
Even more than just the dog.
Yeah.
Farquaad gives Stephanie 1 point and heals Josie 1 point.
Thank you, Farquaad.
Thank you, thank you.
Need it.
All right, so you go up,
You had your
and
power.
I did. I
there's this
forgot.
little bit of smoke coming
Remember
up,
that too. Thank you. Please be careful.
and there's a woman in the front seat, and she's holding her head like this. She's got some, what looks to be blood coming down her head.
Okay, I say, hey, really sorry about that. We can't stay. The police are on their way. Here's 600 credits. I just throw it through the window at her. All right, let's leave.
You throw 600 credits at her, and you just go.
Yep.
All right.
That ought to cover some of her. That ought to cover her entrance to the hospital.
Maybe.
I totally
Maybe her
forgot I
cab.
had my power.
Oh, you did.
You would have driven.
You did. Well, it's too late now.
I know.
You can
but
use it for the next
Next
thing.
For the next thing.
It's not my. I can't.
I failed you, Deandra. Okay,
Yes, you did.
I did. I totally did. I'm
You're the
sorry.
one that's going to fear mirrors soon.
Yeah. Join
Dun,
the
dun,
club.
dun. All right, so
That's a Pietro. Okay.
where do you guys go?
Away from here.
To your place?
Yeah,
Your
that's
back
like
end of
my
your
not
car
your
is
place.
pretty fucked up.
I don't care. Let's get to my place.
Okay. So you get back to your place. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to do?
Well, I want to maybe use some first aid.
I have first aid. I will use first aid on us.
Okay, you use
Do
first
you guys
aid.
actually have first? Does anyone have first
I
aid?
have first aid.
You have first aid? What's yours at?
How many points
Where's
are you
the
guys
other
down?
one? No, I don't.
I am
know.
down
I'm actually
3 right now.
down 1 now.
Right,
Yeah, I'm only
because
down 2. Only. My first aid's a 38, but I could use my power for that, I guess. Or should I wait? I don't know.
I would say wait. I wouldn't use your power for that.
I will
Yeah.
first aid us.
Okay, give us a roll.
First
Yes.
aid.
That is exactly my first aid.
Okay.
How does that work when it?
Well, you heal up your. I
Is
think
that a
it just
success
stops.
when we tie?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
success. You heal up your. You stop the bleeding. You stop any, like. If you were close to death, you wouldn't die, kind of thing. Let's see. Farquaad's freaking out. Oh my God, he's got a book. How dare he?
Drop the book.
Okay.
What's in the book?
So it's been within 1 hour, so it grants you 1 point if it's been within 1 hour.
Oh.
So you get 1 hour, you get
Well.
1 back.
Do I need to make a separate roll for everyone?
Okay, when treating a dying character, which we're not. No, you need to make a roll per person.
Okay,
Oh.
so that
So
one
give
was
that
for
to
Harley.
Josie. Oh, okay.
Because Harley's
Let's
still
get our-
down 1
She's
point.
3 down.
No, I'm not anymore. I'm only 1 down.
I'm 3 down. I'm the one that's hurting. But
Okay.
we all
Oh.
know who the heart of this operation is.
And I can do
Okay.
first aid as well. I have a 38. It's not the best, but
Okay, well, if I fail and open up any wounds in anyone, you can fix that. All right, so this one will be who's most hurt apart from me?
I'm only down 1
This
Oh,
one's
it's
for
all
me.
mine.
Okay.
or 2. I can't remember now.
No.
No.
All right, so before you guys go on, these are all for me. No, just kidding.
I'm going to eat these.
1 reroll. James V. 1971 is giving each player 1 reroll.
Oh, thank you, James.
Thank you, James V.
There you go.
Yay!
And
Was it
1
weird how we all
reroll
thank you
for
in the same way?
Harley,
Did we?
1 reroll for me,
Oh.
and 1 reroll in the community shit.
Oh, I thought maybe that
In
was
the
for
In the
me.
community
shit.
shit. Where it belongs.
Can you all say in your most Stepford Wives, thank you, James V, for the reroll?
Just thank you, James V,
Do we
for
do
the
it, do we
reroll.
do it all at the
Here's
same
the
time?
funny thing. I restored that movie.
Which
the
one?
Stepford Wives, the original
The
from
original?
the 1970s.
You didn't restore the remake?
No.
Damn.
Oh, why not?
If you have any tips on how she can say it. But
Like robots.
Thank you.
Thank you, James V.
That's pretty good,
Now
actually.
everyone say hive mind.
Hi,
Hive mind.
Everyone says Oberon.
Oberon. All right, this game ends.
Or if it's Stepford Wives, we should say, "Thank you, Captain."
Exactly.
I do not successfully first aid myself.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, so I will try to first aid you.
All right.
Wait, don't I'm a pod person?
No, I do not successfully first aid
All right,
you.
now I'll first aid you. I do.
Excellente.
I'm selfless that way. Now you.
nope.
Nope.
You're just mad at me.
So is this mole always here?
These are a lot of skin tags I need to take
I
off.
should get these.
No, I did not.
All right. So.
Yeah, listen, I'll do it myself.
I'm fine. I've got band-aids at home.
Don't touch me. All right, so where are we hit points wise, just so I know?
I'm actually back at full.
I'm 3 down.
I'm 1 down.
Harley's
cool.
great. And I'm
Harley's
sitting
great.
here with a bandage over the middle part of my face because I guess I missed when I was putting it on myself. So, and you were like, "Yeah, that looks good. That looks good."
That's good. Yeah, that'll work.
All right,
Put a
so
butterfly on that.
what's the plan from here?
Well, not going back to that house, I think, is
Obviously.
one of the major ones. I don't know
Well-
what that was.
Well, yeah,
And how did it call the cops?
we didn't.
It
No,
didn't.
the cops
Oh.
came because people complained that we were messing
Oh,
around.
the neighbors called.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had that well in hand.
It explains the animal carcass in the back.
Does it?
I think so.
Why would you leave it out back though? Why wouldn't you bring it inside?
I don't know.
Do you know the psychology of weird, creepy creatures?
Oh, it just doesn't make a lot of sense, right? No one complained about
That
seeing
thing
a giant hairless dog.
That thing doesn't make sense.
No, I agree with that. It just strikes me as unusual, that's all.
The whole thing's unusual.
Yeah, but it's a more unusual bit of the whole unusual situation.
So, that house had all the pictures of Detective Grant, just like I saw at Grace's house.
Well, let's take a look at what we got on our phones. So we were snapping a lot of pictures. So,
Yeah.
do we see anything of significance?
Well, you take a look, and yeah, it's a lot of the same thing. You notice that so far the older, the goo people that have been goo people the longest seem to have some kind of fascination of collecting information and trying to put together pieces that they forget. Oh, cool. Okay.
That they forget from when they were human?
Yes.
Human.
So
Human.
they know each other. They know something about each other, but they're not really connected anymore. So like Grace knew Grant living, but as a goo person, she doesn't have, she remembers fragments. So she investigates him and Erica and the other 2 cops that were there. They kind of investigate each other, trying to put together the pieces because they're losing their humanity, and they have these these recollections of these people, but they're just kind of there. So Pandanin 777, she gave you 1 hit point.
Oh, thank you.
And the Bard 1971, not to be mistaken with our other 1971,
James V.
James V, gives you a hit point.
Thanks, guys.
So very cool, thank you.
Yeah.
This bandage is actually working really well. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm really feeling it. Yeah.
Yes. So you guys are looking at the 2 sets of pictures together, and there's this one picture of a house, and you put together that it's Grant's house. And you go through and you find the house again, and have you ever seen those pictures of Detroit where they show the house and then 2 years later it's more dilapidated and then more dilapidated? It's kind of the same thing. So wherever these goo people end up, they end up in these really dilapidated homes that just sit there, and for some reason they're not ever condemned or bulldozed. If you were to hazard to guess from the information that you're gathering, give me just a computer roll, Josie, because that would be. Oh yeah, no problem.
Use that computer.
So you look at
down.
you look at all the different things, and basically, it looks like Global Centurion has bought the rights to the houses, but hasn't done anything to them.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what's up.
So do we think that these people are perhaps somehow associated with Global Centurion?
Seems
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Seems that way. I want to know, how does Rex Corp factor into all this? And
Well, it's a subsidiary.
I would like to look more into Rex Corp.
Sorry.
can I start like taking a look at the samples I took? Because I'd have a microscope.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
The phone rings. Your phone rings.
Hello?
Hi, Stephanie. This is Dr. Understatement.
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 You.
I know you're upset, but I was hoping we could talk.
Upset.
Very upset. Angry.
You stabbed us in the back.
It was more of a lancing motion. Anyway, I don't want to argue with you. I just wanted to have a conversation.
About what?
Well, I work for a very large company, and
Who is it?
Dr. Derek.
Oh, tell him to go fuck himself. Tell him it's from me. Tell him I said
Nick
that.
says to go fuck yourself.
Hi.
Sends his love.
Or, so you're not willing to talk to me at all?
What do you have to say? Why should I trust you?
Well, I'm not saying you have to trust me. I'm going to pay you money to do a job. I'm
And-
trying to do the right thing and give you some work. Now that you're out of work, now that our company is in possession of the drive, we're making great strides with it, and we
Sure you
need
are.
some more information, and you guys know what you're doing. Plus, it would be in your best interest to help me,
Why?
because then I could maybe possibly remove the small devices I put on your hearts when you were out during those 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just saying, is he
Son
saying
of a-
anything interesting?
Bitch.
I want to make this nice. I really like you. I didn't expect to have to move so quickly on the stealing of the drive. I was hoping maybe I could take you to dinner and not have to threaten you with a
Break up
huge heart
nicely.
attack.
Oh, so you just fucked us without taking us to dinner.
It is, 2032. There's
It's a figure of speech.
anyway.
Also, it's 2037.
Oh yeah, 23 cents.
Dr. Derek.
Anyway, you guys were out for 3 weeks. You really thought all we did was change out your blood?
We trusted you.
Look,
He put devices in our hearts.
What?
While we were out.
Like mechanical ones?
Yes.
God damn it.
you're full of mechanical stuff now.
You guys are
You're like a
fuckers.
cyborg now.
No, shut up. No.
Shut your mouth.
What do these devices do?
Would you like me to show you?
No.
No, just
I
tell
want
us.
you to just tell us.
Well, I can, at my leisure, hit a button and send you into cardiac arrest.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look, I don't want to go down this path with you. I'm only saying this because I know you're angry, but you'll get over it. I think that before all of this trust issues came in, we had something. You were together in the lab. You seemed like you liked me a little bit. I thought maybe, if we could work past the trust issues, I could take the thing out of your chest and we could start again. But, you guys work really well. And I don't want to have to use it, but I really feel like it's the best carrot and stick option I've got. If you're
That's
not,
not a
listen.
carrot and stick. That's just the stick. Carrot is, hey, here's an incentive.
Well, the incentive is I'll still pay you. You'll still, holy shit, there's a bunch of stuff here. I'll
What's
still pay
the
you.
job that you want us to do? Just cut to the chase.
Well, so there's so much good stuff on that drive. I gotta say, thank you so much for giving me that. It's awesome. But we need a large sample of this goo matrix stuff that they came up with. So I remember that there's Grace. I would like you to somehow have Nick go and seduce Grace and bring her to a lab so that we can perform tests. I will pay you 20,000 credits.
What's he saying?
He's saying that if we have you, Nick, go and somehow seduce Grace in order to
No,
lure
fuck
her.
right off.
Listen,
Nope.
listen. In order to lure her to his lab so they can do tests on her, then we will each get 20,000 credits each. And he won't stop our hearts.
I more speed the hearts up and then they explode. Just to be technically correct. Told you you'd be angry at me later today.
Yeah.
Okay, I can work on that, yeah.
Okay. Could be much worse.
Oh.
Oh, is that
Well,
all? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, fine. Does it have to be Grace?
Well, unless you have another completely full specimen that we can... I mean, we want a human size amount of goo.
Tell him to scrape it off the street downtown.
Yeah, really. Scrape it off the street downtown.
No, that's all been burnt or used with chemicals or combined with somebody else. We need pure 100% Colombian goo person.
You gonna tie it up and transport it on the back of a donkey?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We will Juan Valdez it if we have to.
Anyone?
Anyone?
He's the coffee guy
Hey!
Woohoo!
with the donkey.
You get to next week.
Oh.
Even though we don't use XP in
We
this
don't
game.
use XP in this game.
But I have it.
Anyway, look,
Or
I'm sure that we can work this out. We're both
Where
scientists.
do you want us to drop her?
Well, because I don't really trust you yet, because we have trust issues.
Who created them? We came through for you for everything. You created the trust issues.
The first point of us working past them is you stop playing the blame game.
I put him on speaker because I don't even want to repeat half the stuff he's saying.
Okay. He goes, I've texted you a warehouse where you will take her. You will put her in the container there, and then you will leave her there for us to do our experiments with. Anyway, it's been nice to talk to you all. Thank you.
Might need a little bit of time.
Like, how much time?
Well, I mean, how much do we have? I mean,
I'm going to give you 3 days.
seducing. Oh, to seduce someone?
She
Oh,
loves
if
you
I'm gonna
already.
do it right, yeah, you can. I'm gonna need a couple days to heal up.
I don't buy your bullshit.
You don't? You think I'm just making this up? All right, I'm not at my best right now, mate. I'm gonna need a couple days to heal.
We do need to heal up. We're pretty badly beat up.
Fine, I'll give you 5 days.
Thank you so much. You're so
Click.
generous.
Phone clicks.
Oh right, do we know any heart doctors?
What?
Let's just get this.
Hot doctors?
Hot doggers.
Heart doctors.
What?
Heart doctors.
What?
Hot dog.
Overall.
Everyone sell hot dogs?
Maybe,
Hot
probably.
doggers?
Fuck it. Doctors for our hearts.
Oh, heart.
Heart doctors.
Cardiovascular doctors.
I don't know.
Right, yeah, that one. Thanks,
Even if we
disembodied
did-
voice.
Would we trust them?
Would I trust
John
anyone
Q.
at
Hot
this
Doctor,
point?
yeah. I mean,
John Q. Hot Doctor? That's
Yeah.
what it sounded
Wondering-
like you said.
yeah, he's the one.
HAWT, right?
Hot Doctor, yeah.
Hot Doctor.
Would it
Hot
would
dog.
it work if like we directed an EMP at ourselves to disable the heart thing?
An EMP at your heart? Well, that sounds like it would be
I don't know.
bad.
A small one.
A small one.
Just a little EMP.
Like a hummingbird size, hummingbird heart.
There's got to be some way to get this disabled, right? I mean, this can't be ground, and people get heart implants all the time, right? Can't we just get them removed?
Well, who else who else can we contact? Don't we have some contacts through our organization? Maybe
He
there's
was
somebody.
our contact.
He was.
Well, yeah,
but
what
we
about
had
the ones
the
we
other hack
rescued?
still.
We can talk to them.
You
No.
can
see
talk
if
to
they
one
have
of them,
someone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk to them.
We have 5 days. Let's get it taken off.
All right.
Because even though Grace is a goo person, she saved our asses.
Well, and yeah, I don't really want to go back there.
No, I don't either.
It's not a pleasant place. It's
No,
not some
it's-
place I like to revisit.
Yeah, no.
All right. So what do you guys want to do specifically? I know you're going to try to contact someone.
Yeah.
You've got that going on. But what else are you doing? Because I'm going to do the contact thing like in the morning because it's late at night.
I know this may sound like a crazy idea. What about the doctor that Grace lives with?
No.
But wait, no, listen.
No.
Two of us are awake and supervising the third one's surgery
Yeah, no.
every time.
No. No. Does anyone have...
He would do anything to save Grace.
All right, so what? We kidnap her anyways? Then
No.
force him to...
No. We tell him what job we've been sent to do.
That's a very steep judgment of character you're placing on him after a very brief interaction.
This is true.
Yeah,
It was a thought.
yeah, it's a thought.
If
yeah.
we're desperate.
Sure, yeah, we'll keep that. We'll file that one away in the very desperate thoughts file.
Oh yeah, I got that. It's over there.
Okay.
In her apartment.
Yeah.
Wow,
I keep files in her
It's
apartment.
amazing.
that's weird.
Yeah. Symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's contact the other members of the hack cells and see if they know a doctor.
They do.
Trustworthy one.
Well, yeah, they do. And there's actually been, because of Dr. Derek's betrayal, there has been a kind of culling of a lot of people in the hack cell where they've... You okay there?
Yeah.
Look, you didn't smack your face with that.
Right.
Um,
Get back in there.
So they have been really kind of background checking and trying to like getting rid of the people
It's a
that
good
have
policy.
popped up.
Yeah.
That was a good.
And they do know a doctor, but they don't know anybody that's got the cybernetic expertise that you might need.
Our other option is
You hear a
Wu.
tap on one of the windows. Anyway, what?
They're knocking on the side window.
Our other option is Wu.
What? Get the 5 million.
He's a mob boss. He's gonna have connections to the right.
yeah, but he's gonna
doctors.
want the
Right.
diamonds.
Okay, I'm gonna look at what's causing that noise.
You look out, and down in the rain, you notice that Grace is standing on the side of the building, and she's just kind of looking up at you.
Wait, how many floors up is?
On the third floor.
Okay, so she's out on the ledge of the building?
No, she's on the ground.
Okay. I pretend not to see her.
Do you just walk away?
I just kind of do one of those like things where it looks like I just kind of pass my
Did
eyes
we
over
hear the
everything
tapping?
outside, and
No,
then
just him.
What are you doing, Nick?
just
We're
looking
trying
out,
to figure out
looking out the window. No, Grace is here. Don't look. Don't look.
what?
Grace is
What?
here. Grace is here. Grace.
Why is
Is
Grace
Why
here?
is she here?
Great
How does
What
do you mean
she
she's
know
here?
we're
Where
here?
is she?
Guys, I didn't talk to her.
Do you
I
look
just
out
saw
the
her
window?
outside. Don't look outside. Do not look out the window.
Probably
Don't look out the window.
not.
Don't look out the window. Don't do it.
Well, just take my word for it, all right?
I'm,
Why would I lie?
I'm going to be honest. This kind of is just fell in our laps.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really, really convenient. But
Maybe-
I'm still, listen, I don't trust Dr. Derek to take these things off our hearts anymore. Like, he takes something off our hearts and puts something in our brains, right? Like, I don't, we've got to figure
Again,
something else
two
out.
of us are awake at all
Just holding
times.
a boombox.
And it's melting into her head.
it's
And
just
playing,
her head that
it's
is.
playing Shock the Monkey by Peter Gabriel.
She's really
I
unappropriate.
don't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what she's doing.
She just wants to say something. Not necessarily anything.
Yeah,
I mean, what? Why is she here?
I don't know. How is she here?
Okay, that
Not a good
too.
question.
But shouldn't we find out why she's here at the very least?
Fine.
So what do you do?
Do you have any hairspray?
Remember, it's raining pretty good outside.
Yeah, I got hairspray.
And a lighter?
Do you go and get it?
Well, I mean, if I can't have a
I got one of
flamethrower-
those.
It's fine.
Those.
You go into the
little
bathroom and
flame
grab that
lighter
stuff.
things. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So
now-
when you enter the bathroom, you see her mirror, and in the mirror is the cop with the head just floating right above the neck
The neck hole?
and all of
neck holes
these
in this game.
these
Just
like
one.
these like
The whole game. is one neck.
flesh tendrils are trying to like connect the two, and he just looks at you and goes, "You got to help me. This is hellish."
I'm gonna yell,
I-
"Fuck!" and run the other direction.
And he's like, "Help!"
Sorry. And I'm gonna need you to go get the hairspray out of your.
Okay, first of
Just
all,
go get the fucking hairspray.
First of all, that's horrifically unsafe.
Well,
Right.
would you rather be turned into goo?
She's not going to turn us into goo. Right? If she wanted to turn us into goo, she would have.
Well, you're the one freaking out about her.
Yeah. Because it's weird. How does she know that we're here?
I don't know.
I'm just
how does she
going-
know a lot
listen.
about me? How does she know we were in that wreck?
I'll just go talk to her. All right?
Okay.
And just keep an eye out. Right? If I get turned into a goo person, please murder me immediately. All right?
Yeah, we will. We
Fair.
will.
Yeah, we will.
Good. Good. Harley, stay. It's all right. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs.
All right.
We watch out the window, or I do.
You don't see anybody out there. You walk out there, you don't see anybody.
Maybe I should. Oh.
Right. Well, all right. I go back upstairs.
Okay.
False alarm.
Okay.
It's probably just homeless woman throwing rocks at the window, and I must have mistook her for Grace. It's the only plausible explanation.
Homeless woman?
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot they don't exist anymore.
Well, homeless people do. It's hobos.
Oh, right. Yeah, the
Riders of the rail.
transitory. Yeah.
Got it.
So everyone is stationary now.
Yeah, no one
homeless
moves
and
around.
Stationary. Yeah, my mistake.
Though a few years ago, there was a whole section of bus hobos that tried to take on the moniker, but it didn't work.
Right.
Anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Legally, they can't adopt
They
it.
couldn't do it.
Yeah. You said.
Not since the Hobo Protection Act,
Anyway, what do you guys want to do?
2022.
Well, we should probably get some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys all going to sleep here, or are you going to go back to your own places?
I'm sleeping here. It's my place.
You're gonna go to my place, and I'm gonna stay here, and you're gonna
I'll catch a cab back
sleep
to
on
my
the
place.
street. Yeah, I
Which I
guess.
assume is still bugged by Global Centurion, but they're probably erstwhile
Not
engaged.
monitoring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll go home.
Okay. So you're staying here. You're walking. You guys walk down together, and you see this van out there, and you hear Harley starts barking, and you hear several footsteps running up behind you. Okay.
Okay.
And you guys turn around, and there are these three really large men that are all kind of weird looking. They're obviously goo people. but the rain is fucking with them because it's making them more malleable. And so, like, their ears have kind of slid down to their neck, and their mouth is kind of askew.
Do I hear Harley barking? Do I see any of this?
No.
You have really great walls.
You might hear, like, a little barking. Okay, give me a luck.
Okay. Yes, 37.
So yeah, you hear all this barking. So they try to knock you out of the way and grab him.
I saw my tire iron. Did I take it?
Give me a luck roll.
No.
No.
Put it
N-
back right where
90.
it belongs.
I did. I was like, here is your tire iron.
You,
Iron?
you
Tire
crowbarred her
iron.
trunk
Thank
open.
you.
Made by the
Made by
Oberon.
Oberon. Yes.
Oh, I got a 77.
Turn.
I'm going to use my reroll.
Oh no.
No.
That's a 20. So they grab you, knock her out of the way.
That's what that feels like. Wait, they grab me?
Yeah,
I don't
they-
even get a
they-
chance to like.
You can give a brawl roll or a
I'm gonna-
defense, so you can
Can I
dodge.
dodge?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dodge, duck.
Dip, dive, and dodge.
80.
Nope.
Oh,
Reroll.
That's better.
yes, 22.
Okay, you dodge. One of them's going to try to. Well, do you want to attack back?
No,
or-
I want to run.
Okay, so you start running.
I'm gonna run.
All right, so these two guys are running after you, and you see the car, the van start up, and you're running down the street. What are you
Can I
doing?
try to trip the guys?
You can try to trip one of them.
Okay. What do I roll for that? Brawl?
Yeah, brawl. Brawl.
Come on. Nope. Nope, nope,
No.
nope, nope.
So you're because they knocked you down. You were kind of you're semi-prone.
Just kicking.
Yeah.
And you try to get him with one of your legs, but it doesn't work. And he's running, and you hear them thud, 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 thud behind you, and the van is coming up on the side, and the van kind of swerves to kind of ping you.
Okay.
Oh, that's 21, so it hits you unless you can get your dodge. Do you want me to
roll.
re-roll it?
Wait, hold on. I've got a pretty good dodge. I've got a 53 dodge.
You can always re-roll your dodge.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and dodge.
92.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
98.
8.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Seems important.
Okay. Thank you. 39.
Okay, so you like the car. The car swerves at you. You jump out of the way, and it kind of it has to correct itself.
I want to hop a fence.
And Harley is
Any old
running
fence.
like real close to you.
Okay.
And give me a climb roll, because
Okay.
don't you have a decent climb?
It's better now than it was
Okay.
originally.
You're hearing all this noise
Nope.
outside.
I do not climb.
Okay, so you hit the thing, and you can hear the guys behind you, and Harley's freaking out, and one of them like, yeah, 21. That's my third 20. That was my second 21.
And these are science dice.
These are science
Yeah.
dice.
So you're earning that.
Science.
Smack.
Ugh.
You hear the Harley go "Woo!" and kind of tumble as these things smack Harley out of the way. And then you feel like one of them grab your back and pull you off this chain link fence you're trying to climb up.
I was scrabbling on it.
You were
I was scrabbling.
all right.
Scrabble.
Scrabble, scrabble.
Scrabble, 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 scrabble.
Scrabble.
Harley takes 5 points.
Oh.
How many?
He's down to 3.
He's down to 3. Okay. So Harley takes a big hit, and you get pulled off. The van pulls up, throws you in the back,
Oh, this isn't good.
and
Could I try
pulls
to
off.
see plates?
Yes, you can write down the plates.
I can. Yes. Plates.
I mean, every
Pencil.
time I'm running
Grab-
down the stairs, but I know I'll be there too
Why,
late.
there's so many stairs in my building.
Okay. Plates. I saw plates. I guess I don't need to write down actual plates.
Elevator.
I saw plates.
Okay. So you run up and you find Harley, trying to limp up, and whimpering, and you guys see the van go down the street and turn the corner, and then is, gone. You did get the plate numbers.
They took Nick, and they hurt Harley.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's get Harley patched up. What did you...
I got the plates.
You got the plates? Okay, so maybe we can figure out how to
Yeah.
track that down.
You take
So
care
let's-
of Harley. Should we go
Okay.
upstairs and,
Yeah.
and I can try and hack a system to find the plates?
Hack a
Sure.
system. Hack the plate system.
Hack a system.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going
A
to do
system.
first aid on Harley.
Yeah.
Okay,
Google
do
license
first
plate.
aid on Harley.
Dum, 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 dum.
Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
first aid.
Yeah, that's a good
Wow.
first aid.
All right, so
Harley
what'd
is
you get?
invincible.
What'd you get?
I got a
see 0, 0.
9.
Okay, cool. So Harley gets 1 point back. You can play Harley for, now that you're...
I'll stick with playing me because I'm fine.
you're okay.
Um,
So you're in the back of the van, and there are these 3 big guys. They've got you pinned down on the floor of the van, and Grace is driving, and she goes, "I've been trying to get you alone for weeks now, and you're very hard to get in touch with, and I'm really sorry this had to be this way, but I need you. You're the only one that
Grace,
I
there-
trust and love, and
There are
and
better
we're
ways.
my babies keep dying, and I need new genetic codes or genetic something. The doctor says I need a mate." And
wait.
Yeah, you gotta get
through the face.
Hold on. Wait,
Wait.
come on, camera.
I got an idea. Do it as the... Sorry. Social media, everyone!
Social media.
Okay.
We
I'll-
live
Good,
this
'cause my
moment later
phone-
on one of our
Yeah,
various
bitch.
feeds.
All right. Now, Wes, you say that one more time.
I need a human to be able to mate with, a partner, someone to make better babies with, since mine all keep dying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Imagine
the
making
face.
babies with Grace.
Making babies with
I
Grace.
don't want it.
All right. The Bard 1971 gives Harley 1 point back.
You're a saint.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you, the
you.
Bard.
In fact, I'm going to go out and everyone born
So
in
am I
the year
guessing
1971 is great.
is Live to Game in chat right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just we're not gonna try to kill Harley. He was just there, so don't worry.
I don't think anyone is going to let Harley...
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
and
We all love
handing
Harley.
in 7. I'm always gonna say that wrong. 777. She heals Harley for 1 as well. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you very much. She goes, "Look,
We
this
don't
is
wanna
the
lose
only way we can be together, and you're going to help me make babies that are, going to live longer, because with your code and my code, we can make better babies."
Grace, I don't think that the Lord would want us to do that without
I don't
first
care
being
about
married.
the Lord. We'll get married. The doctor said he would do that for us.
Right. Well, but if we're going to do this, I want to do it right. All right. You
We're going to do it
Can
right.
you have your? Can you have these fellows ease up back here? I'm
you're
not
still,
going anywhere.
No, I don't believe you.
Why not?
I just don't believe you. You run away. I haven't been
This
able
is
to.
the first time I've seen you in this whole time.
I haven't been able
How
to
else
show
have
you
you
my
been
love, and you ran away from my house, and you
I was with those people. Took me with them.
ran away.
They ran away and they took me with them. All right, now how have you been trying to get a hold of me, Grace? Because I have not heard hide nor hair. I thought that you just didn't want to give me the time of day after they took me with them when we
But
left.
that's
I
not
thought,
true. I just get confused, and I forget where I am and who I'm with. And
well, why would you think that of me? We've had nothing but a very genial, very pleasant relationship with each other.
well, we're going to continue to have one.
right, but I want to listen. I want to take this slow and do it right, Grace.
Well,
all
we
right?
can
I'm
take
an
as
old-fashioned man.
We can take as much time as you need. All right, so we're going to cut from you. As technology, thank you very much for adding 3 NPCs in. I appreciate
Thanks so
that.
much, Aztec.
Whoa!
Whoa!
No, the tentacle did that all on its own.
What the
That's
hell?
what they do.
Creepy.
All right, I've knocked this damn thing down a bunch of times.
No, it wasn't you. It was the tent. What the hell?
Sorry, Giganus. Blue! We're in our blue period now.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and differentiate scenes by going from
Ooh.
Now it's night. Oh.
and then I'll flip back.
Someone hacked our light
The
system.
one white one with for Ben.
Yeah.
That's just the pissy light that won't connect to any of our phone.
Okay, so what are you two doing?
I want to try and look up in Google license plate.
Google license.
Google Plates.
Google
That's
Plates.
a new thing that they just started doing. It's kind of creepy, but
They've been real open about how they have everything since
Google
in the past
Plates.
few years.
Yeah.
Google Plates.
Yeah.
Google
so
Social.
What computer use?
we're popular with all the people.
Oh yeah. Tentacles. Yeah. Computer use. Is that what that would be? or-
Absolutely.
Which people specifically, Wes?
A lot of
The ones at the,
20!
all the ones at the yard.
I did it.
ones in the yard.
Yes, I am successful.
She used computers.
My
I do
tentacles
Dum, dum,
bring
dum,
the
dum, dum,
boys
dum.
to the
Thank you.
yard.
Okay, so you got 20. All right. Okay.
GooglePlates.gov.
You could use this as like a little stamp. thing.
/ Google Plates.
Orberon.
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 Thank you guys for.
Listen, we just want to make sure that all of us and the chat do not forget the name of the company.
It's important. It's an important name.
Orberon.
Orberon.
Harley
Orberon.
is healed for 3 points.
Harley.
James
Yay.
V 1971. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Har-
James.
Harley is now feeling super great.
Yeah, Harley's back to full, I believe. All right.
What
so
did you feed him?
Oberon.
Orberon brand
Dog.
So
girlfriend.
you guys look up this plate. It is registered to Grace's doctor. It is his.
Well, we know where they're going.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would be my assumption.
Ugh.
Probably shouldn't wait too long. What are we gonna do?
Burn it down, burn it
Right?
We can't go in unprepared.
No.
Let's
go to
need-
Orberon.
Can you give me that tentacle?
This one?
Yeah.
They just,
give me
they
all
just
the
sent out a
tentacles.
bunch of coupons in the mail.
They did. They're really good about that.
I wait for those Oberon coupons every
Right?
month.
I thought it was Goopons. On Goopron.
Gooperon.
Gooperon.
Hey, got a
Where's
new
the-
coupon.
Ah. Wes,
Something's happened.
you
I really need a manicure.
look a little different. Oh wait, there's one more.
Wait,
Oh,
we need all
oh,
of
you
them.
need all
Hold
of them.
on, this is important.
Ooh.
Oh, we have 5 tentacles.
Count
This-
them.
this is-
Five.
Whoa.
Five
Oh,
tentacles.
Come on.
Cthulhu for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so these are fun.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
What?
We need
We need
something.
Fire.
Flamethrowers.
Flamethrower.
we always
No,
need
we
a
do
flamethrower.
because that's the only thing we know that kills goo people.
Okay.
So flamethrowers are us.
Yeah. I think there's one
It's
just
in
like
the
next to the
flamethrower
7-Eleven.
district.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is adjacent to the milkshake district.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Don't get those two confused,
Nope.
though.
All right. So
No.
as you're looking up all of
Not your
these
milkshake.
different things online,
Price
That's the worst
comparing flamethrower stores.
and you're looking up dum.
Amazon
That's right.
Instant.
Damn, these would be hard to have. I mean, literally, you piano out the window.
Right.
Dum.
Well,
I
if you were
mean,
really dexterous.
yeah.
Amazing.
Really, yeah. Play it with your face ones too. Like, be a real master.
All right. So
like
as
a
you're
bumblebee.
doing all of this stuff, You just, without thinking, reach into your pocket and pop one of your Adderall.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're going to get this done, I need to be focused.
This is
So.
thanks to BSB Care. Thank you very much.
You know just what I need, BSB Care.
Drug addiction. So you're in the back of this van, and
Oh, still?
yeah, you're.
That hasn't changed yet?
There we go.
There we go.
Meanwhile, back in the van.
I don't know why I'm having all these epileptic seizures, but so you guys hit this pothole, right? Really hard.
Okay.
Because
See,
she's
things in
driving
LA
pretty
haven't
fast.
changed.
Because things have been.
Right.
And
Oh, yeah,
she,
she's a terrible driver. I forgot about that.
she loses control of the van a little bit
Okay.
and veers off into the kind of the ravine or whatever.
Okay.
And she's momentarily knocked out, and the other goo people fly forward. Because you were on the ground, you slide forward, and they all kind of accidentally, like the van is pointing down like this.
Mm-hmm.
They all fly down, and basically because of the shock of the hit, they lose their
Meanwhile, outside the van.
consistency and kind of form all together, like they kind of slosh together.
Okay.
And
that would
you
go.
make a dex roll for me?
Yes.
To get in that slosh.
Uh,
What happened?
I failed.
Yeah. If you don't mind.
This one's kind of
Do
important.
it. Wait. Did you roll it already?
I did.
Did you make it?
No.
Do it. I was going to say do it with an advantage die. For a specific reason, I'll tell you afterwards.
Thanks.
Did you?
I did. I made it.
Okay, cool. So you grab onto the back of the chairs,
Okay.
right? So the van is pointing this way.
Right.
They're down in the front, kind of
In a slosh.
in a puddle of goo people.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like separate from each other.
Okay.
And you're like this. The van is at like almost a 90-degree angle. It's because it's down one of those really steep ravines, and you have to climb back up. And so you start to make your way up, and you open the door,
Okay.
and you jump out.
Okay.
DJ Regular activated your luck.
Ah, thank you,
So-
DJ Regular.
So you get out of the van, and it's going to take them a little while to separate from one another.
Okay.
But you're also halfway to
Six Flags.
Six Flags. So you're in the middle of nowhere. Like, I mean, it's someplace. It's some Casaic, yeah.
Yeah.
Be cool to go around like ah! What was that guy's? Did he flip me off? What was that?
You just need those in the car.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, is there... So we're on the side of the road.
Yes.
Can I flag down a car?
Um,
Is there any traffic around, or...
no, there doesn't seem to be
Shit.
traffic.
Is there any... Can I see anything that looks
It's
like
one of those back roads. Obviously, she was taking you back to the house.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Do I see anything that looks like a place place to hide, or something to head towards, something in the distance that
Yeah,
I could...
you see like way down, there's probably, because you know that she made some kind of turn, so there's probably some turn off from a main road.
Okay.
You don't know how far it is, but you can start hiking.
And it's night and it's raining.
It has stopped raining,
It stopped raining.
but
Okay.
it is night.
I want to try and hike off-road back towards that direction so that I can try and do it
Okay.
hiddenly.
Hiddenly.
Hiddenly, thank you.
Can you make a
That was
stealth
the word.
roll for me?
Yes, I can. Why,
Woohoo!
yes, I can.
Okay, so yeah, you're
Yes.
That's what the
you
stealthy
start
would do.
heading
You
back.
know this by now, running all those kids' parties.
True.
All right, so
Stealth challenge, we do that.
It's important. If you want to be a Jedi, if
Gotta know how to sneak.
you want to be a superhero,
Gotta know how to sneak.
yep. If you want
Wanna
to be a Power Ranger,
Gotta know how to sneak.
Yeah, no, it's very true.
It's so true.
Look it up,
the
that's
Power
science.
Every time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes
You
you
wanna
get
be
caught
SpongeBob
without your
SquarePants.
morpher, and you got to sneak out of or into.
I
the
hate when I get
base.
caught without my morpher.
Right?
Right?
We've all been there.
If you're going to be a wizard, you do. Yep.
Gotta
That,
sneak.
that one too.
Huh? We got a pause in the stream, and now it looks like the chat is reporting that.
Oh, they lost us?
Uh-oh.
Are you good there? Or not?
YouTube is still going. It's still going on Twitch.
It looks like people just need to refresh, so give them a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we only really froze on our end for like 2 seconds, and everyone's just getting it slowly as it filters out into the world.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, sneaking is important for all manner of things. Anyways, that's how I
Okay.
know.
Cool. So, are they back up now, or? Okay, cool.
It never stopped.
Okay,
They
cool.
just panicked.
They just
It's just a weird Twitch glitch.
a Twitch
Twitch
glitch.
glitch.
Twitch glitch.
Brought to you by
Oberon. Oberon.
New Oberon Twitch glitch.
Throwing up shit you like.
How do you Twitch
I always say that about like HBO and how they always have all these great shows. It's like, we're HBO. We fucked your mother. All right. So yeah, you're doing that. Sneaking away quickly. You're eating your stale. Yes.
So stale.
So you guys now know where he's at. What are you guys gonna do?
We're going to have to head out there.
Yeah, we are.
In my car.
Oh, whoops.
Had the airbags deployed.
Okay.
Has no mirrors
Good.
anymore.
Chunks collapsed.
Trunks collapsed. Are you taking Harley with you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Harley.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head out. You're driving out there. Give me a luck roll, and you give me. Who's driving? You are.
I'm driving.
She's never
So
let me
you
drive
give
again.
me a luck roll.
50 under my 55.
Cool. Okay. So you give me a luck roll, and you give me a luck roll, and you give me a luck
16
roll.
under my 45.
Okay. So you guys are driving down the road quickly. You have an idea of how to get to Grace's house, and you make a wrong turn. And when you make that wrong turn, luckily, you see Nick, skulking through the bushes.
Skulk.
And he freezes with the headlights.
Yeah, like a deer. And you guys stop. And then as you do, because you've been running for a while, it takes a while, you guys see a pair of headlights way down coming towards you from the other way.
I
Well,
stick my head out the window. Get in, get in, get in, get in. It's me.
Crap. All right.
yeah.
Dog's freaking out. Harley's like, woof, woof, woof.
Let's see if we can get far enough away and then maybe turn off on some road and see if we can lose him.
Okay. So yeah, you guys speed off and you see the van, it's speeding this way. So they were obviously able to de-kerfluffle themselves.
Kerfluffle.
Kerfluffle. And they're flying, down towards where you guys are at. So give me I guess a drive roll to lose them.
Okay, can I use my power now?
Yes, you may.
Do it.
Power.
Yes, I made it.
The power.
The bowa.
I got power.
Okay.
It's my jam.
He listens to Kanye stuff. Do you like the kids in me? It's a whole thing. Have you ever seen the what was it, the
bad lip
Renaissance
reading.
fair, the bad lip reading Renaissance fair, and it's
Oh, I don't
know.
from
It's Game of Thrones.
It's
Oh,
Game
yes.
of
Yes.
Thrones.
No, I've seen
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yes. That's
What was it you slept with? He was a Capricorn. So you're able to you were able to lose them, right? You go down a side road and you stop and you see the van fly by. So now you've got 3 Goo Goons looking for you.
Goo goo.
Orberon brand Goo Goo. From the makers of Goo Gone.
Searching for you. So that's something to keep in mind.
All right, so Grace is in search of genetic material to make her babies live.
Wow, what did you
Stephanie
do?
just like cracks up.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, these would be one of the ones that tried to meld with your face, if I recall correctly, when you fell headfirst into a vat of them. So, yeah, laugh it up. But apparently she knows where we all live, so I would suggest we ditch the car and find a hotel.
And what about delivering her to Dr. Derek?
Is that still the plan? I thought we were going to try and find
Well,
independent...
it's either that or give her some genetic material.
No, it is funny. Well, I thought we were still going to try and figure out how to get these devices out of ourselves.
Well, we still do have to figure that out. So, what are our options?
I don't know. Raise your hand if you're a biochemist. So I figured this would be your field.
I'm not a cardiologist. I'm a biochemist.
You did start a man's heart once with it, though, I think. You used a
Car battery.
car
as a
battery thing.
defibrillator. Yeah, but
So clearly you've got some knowledge of this kind of thing. More than we have, I wager.
yeah, I don't know that I would have the kind of expertise to do open heart surgery.
No, obviously not. But there's got to be some other way to get these things off.
Do we trust Dr. Understatement?
It's very
With the
easy to
candy
say.
in your mouth, it's even harder, isn't
Right?
it?
Do we? I mean, what? I mean, he just told us that we have no evidence that he actually put something in our hearts. It's
That's true.
likely that it's true, but
I'll believe it. But what I don't trust is that he would remove it, even if we did render these services to them.
Here's a crazy thing. What about going to the hospital?
Right? Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, do
Oh,
we
you
know?
said that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we go?
You know the
Find a heart
hospital's
doctor.
owned by Global Centurion.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're in
it
disarray
was
right now.
full-
But he's working against Global Centurion.
So you're going to tell them that you're...
No, we'll just say we need these things removed.
we'll just say we're having
Yeah.
heart trouble.
This pacemaker is really acting up.
It's
All
a
three
real
of us
shit
seems
pacemaker.
Yeah,
All three of us have pacemakers.
The exact same one. Weird.
we're here for the
We're
pacemaker
part of a
recall.
group. Yeah. Oh, or that.
Is this where Pacemaker Con is? Because
Pacemaker Con. Orberon Con.
Orberon.
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 Con.
I will
Lots of
never
rear
live
ears
this
there.
down, ever.
Get some rear ears, get some goo-goons.
Goo-goons.
And your guns.
And your guns. So what's the plan? You guys need to make a decision.
We've
Well,
got
for
to
now, we need to find a place to stay.
Go to
for
a
the night.
hotel?
I imagine we're.
Yeah.
There's
been an eventful evening.
Hotel 6 not far away.
Okay.
Hotel 6.
How far? Here's what we need to do. We need to.
It's out of all.
It's still only $49.
We need to ditch the car at this place and walk to another one. So if we can find one that's relatively close by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we
Anyone
can
do
with
that?
the internet
Then do so.
Intronets.
intronets. They changed the name for some reason.
All right, so you look up.
Orberon.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
right.
can find a
Orberon.
nearby. There's a nearby hotel that you can stay at.
Okay, so we ditched the car at one hotel. and
Right.
Next
another
one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
4 miles away.
So you guys get to this hotel. It's not the greatest. The only good hotels are the ones that are like next to a beach or.
Hotel 7.
Hold. We definitely just dropped that again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Down here.
Halt.
You're still looking at your computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm right here.
Wow.
You stop and restart.
Weird.
Oh, there we go. Video was interrupted. It says
Yep.
it says stop.
No, I'm just saying I could have stopped and started, but it just now snapped back to reality. So we.
Oh,
Sorry, we were momentarily Oberon.
Orberon.
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 Today's stream on Orberon.
So are we good?
Well, I'm we're broadcasting again,
Okay, cool.
but I don't know why we're unstable.
Weird.
I feel like it's probably Twitch Central somewhere.
Yeah. All right, so
Here's
you.
that mandatory update no one's gonna care about.
All right, so you guys.
We're waiting right now. Twitch is like advertising.
Oh, they're advertising.
Should we wait to make sure that we're back up before?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. All right, good. Because I've been. How is everyone's week done?
Oh,
Good.
now they have sound but no
Wow.
video.
Now it's
We're
back.
here.
Sound but no video.
Now it's
That
back.
happened
Now
to
it's
me on
back?
Monday.
Yes.
Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Wow.
You
I can't
missed
believe we
everything.
got out of that very
I
quick
know.
And
and
that's how
very
we won
exciting
that one.
situation.
That
Yeah,
was
it was
amazing.
great.
So Grace
God.
is dead,
Oh,
and
Cthulhu!
Yeah, I mean,
Won't have to call him again.
They'll
All right.
never let us redo that one.
nope.
oh no.
No.
Well, good game, everybody.
Okay.
We beat it.
Beat
So,
Cthulhu.
why don't you repeat what your guys plan? You're going to a hotel.
We're ditching the car at the
It's the
Hotel
motel.
6.
It's the Hotel 6.
And then we're going to walk 4 miles down the road to the Hotel 7
Yes.
Yeah.
and stay
No,
there.
I thought it was the Motel 8.5.
Motel 8.5.
All right, so you get there.
8.5, come on.
And you get in there. It's run down. It's not the greatest hotel.
Is there
They
blood
have,
on
like-
the pillow?
No,
I've
Oh,
stayed in
good.
worse places.
That's true. Is there a hole in the shower?
no.
Okay,
Alright,
good.
cool.
Good.
Are there
Living the high
still
life.
things that make the bed shake?
Yes.
Ah,
And
where is this place?
there's only
Magic
half
fingers.
a Gideon Bible.
Oh.
Ah,
Just
Somewhere.
part of
Half of
the
it?
Old Testament and part of the New Testament. They actually sliced off the first and the
well.
Revelations.
We got half.
You got half.
Hey, half a Bible is better than none, I guess.
So, it is a safe place to sleep.
all right.
All right.
I do.
Okay. So you guys are gonna sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So what's the plan? You guys have to figure something out.
Well, we've like part of a day or a day? No, not even a day has passed. Where are we on our 5 days thing? Are we at 4 days?
This would be. I imagine yesterday was day 1.
Okay.
So we've slept. This is.
Yeah.
Is there a
Day two.
special,
You guys sleep till
is
the
there
next
a
morning.
special hospital that deals with cyber tech? Or a special doctor?
The Cedar Sinai Cybertech Institute.
There are
Sponsored by
cybertech is actually new. Remember, you guys are on the verge of cybertech.
Right, so wouldn't there be some place that maybe specializes?
Let me think.
Yeah, really give it a good thing.
um,
Real head scratcher. Real head squiggler.
let's see if I had a beard. Yeah, you guys could do some research and you could find a place that would do open heart surgery for you. It's just very expensive.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, why?
Okay.
Why should we not worry about it?
Well, because we're part of a botched study. Really, it's gone horribly wrong, and all
You're
of a
not
sudden,
even lying right this second. You're just talking
I'm
to
letting
them.
them know what the story is.
Oh, okay.
Part of a botched study.
Conducted semi-secretly by Global Centurion. That things they've implanted in us have gone horribly awry, and all of a sudden the doctors are MIA, and we need these things out of us right away. I'll bill it to Global Centurion, or we'll sue Global Centurion. I'm working on it. All right, let's just find the hospital.
I'm sure there hasn't been a death thing filed on Adam yet. We could put it on his expense account.
That's true.
That's actually quite brilliant.
Good idea. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, that's a really big expense.
He bought a car,
All right.
Among other things.
yeah, and put it on my expense account. Screw him, he's dead.
Screw that dead fucker.
That dead fucker. Okay, so you guys go to a hospital. There's a hospital in Pasadena.
I need this one.
So, and I actually think that this is a good place for us to call it a day. So we will pick it up here in 2 weeks, which I believe is, what's the next date? Do you know, Dom?
It's not Canada
15th.
Day.
It's not Canada. Oh, Happy Canada
Happy
Day.
Canada Day.
Happy day. That was weird. Sorry, Canada. I was just about to. We forgot, but Happy Canada Day
Happy
and
Canada
everything's
Day.
cool.
Canada Day.
I thought you just weren't able to say the word Canada.
No, I'm fine.
All right. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Is anybody got anything special going on right now? Oh, really quick. So this month we're raising money for our Gen Con trip for the group. I believe Barkeys is going to be there doing a live show. So the money that we raise this month will help Amy and Mason and the crew go out to Gen Con and do their thing live, which is really cool.
And even Dom, you're invited too, right? No,
Yeah, Dom's not going.
Ooh.
No, actually,
Stop.
yeah,
It's a little awkward.
they're gonna take Polaroids. It's really low tech.
Yeah.
Um,
They'll fax them to Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And say,
Instagram will put 'em
please
up.
post these in a couple days.
Yeah.
So
1 to 2 business weeks.
yeah. Do you guys have anything else going on?
No,
Not anything right now.
I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
know.
Next.
I can't keep track of things.
Nip. All right. Check out Plate Mail Games on Twitter. All the sound effects and stuff you hear, you can get from my company, Drive Through RPG.
That's Inside Rain and Outside Rain.
It's very important. Michelle, you have a new Twitter handle, so
Yes, my new Twitter handle is @Michulu, MICHULHU. And so follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
woohoo!
Overlay.
Overlay.
It's on the overlay.
Thanks a lot for all your donations.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yes.
As technology, if you're still with us, those 3 villains are going to come back many, many times. I appreciate you giving them to me. Nick appreciates it.
So
I do want to say Happy Canada Day to Canadians and Happy Independence Day coming up for Americans. And just
Yes,
have a
happy
great
4th of
weekend.
July in a couple days. And have a great weekend, safe weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
And condolences, British people.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go.